Oi, welcome everyone back to When Madmen Lead the Blind. In our last episode, our cantankerous ne'er-do-wells, known as the Living Dead, had a very bad performance review. It did not go very well for them. They have now been chastened and hardened to the ineptitudes of their service. The prince has told them that a certain cadre will be joining them for today's session of dread, and that he is waiting downstairs in their suite, hopefully not using the toilet that they have specifically reserved for themselves, or using their bathrobes, because that would not be cool. All right.
But whatever happens, happens.
I mean, we could let it go. We leave forever.
That's true.
Okay, so Niklaus and Kian, you make your way downstairs. You enter the elevator, and with a resounding ding, it opens. And in front of you, you see Jahi's character. Let me just move you all into this scene. So you're there. We go.
You
Almost like
picked Count Chocula too. I'll be so mad.
I will beat the shit out of you, Jack. So anyway, Niklaus and Kian, you are now ahead of Jahi's character. Jahi, you may introduce yourself into the scene.
I was gonna say that he would not be. He would just be. Never mind. You see, like, what should we call it? You see, like, what looks to be, in his like late 20s, African American man. The first thing that's kind of notice is that he appears to have like golden makeup covering the bottom half of his jaw, and he
Yes.
has like pretty much like a golden skull, like golden, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess like rib cage around his arm, and that appears to be a tattoo. He kind of is dressed decently nice. As you all both walk down, he looks at you and he goes, are you the two I'm supposed to be talking to?"
Hello.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that last line, please? Something about
Oh,
talking to?
yeah.
Are we
He
the
just
two
says,
that he's supposed to be talking to?
The what that he's supposed to be talking to?
the
the
two.
The two. I believe it's
yeah.
a fairly good guess. And Key is
All right.
gonna extend a hand to shake. Kiana Dorothy.
He
Pleasure to
he
meet you.
shakes your hand and he goes, "Hayward, nice to meet you. No, I'm gonna keep this brief. I'm usually only called in whenever things are exactly a big mess and they need to be cleaned up properly. So, from what I understand, you all are dealing with some werewolf types."
Oh yeah.
Delightly, yes.
What is your have to remember his accent every fucking game. What is your specialty with these werewolves? Why have they sent
Uh,
you?
oh, I have no specialty with werewolves specifically. Anything that has a pulse or not a pulse, I can kill. I'm a stealth expert and an information gatherer. I meant to make sure that any problems that a prince might have in a city are dealt with efficiently.
Okay.
Now, can I see y'all's dossier on what you guys collected so far?
Which coffee table did we leave it on? Follow me, and the 4'8" doctor will lead you to a coffee table with the dossier on it.
It's just lying
Real
there.
quick, making sure this is in fact in our suite. We're not just, seeing a random guy in public and assuming this is the guy we're supposed to share everything with.
He
we're
gave
in
yeah
the
he gave
sprawling
you
suite.
he gave you the secret kindred handshake. He's on the up and up.
Mhm.
Alright, great.
And I mean, look at him. He's handsome.
Well, that's all I need to hear.
That's all I need to do.
Well,
Um,
you're
So
evil.
you see him look at the dossier, and I'm going to activate one of my powers. Where is it? Rush. Oh fuck! I didn't save. I'm gonna activate Rush Job. Essentially, all it means is that I can do something faster than a normal person. Um, so pretty much, he's just going to read through the dossier completely, um, in like the span of like a minute, and just kind of take it all. Goes, hmm, all right. Listen, I'm gonna keep it straight with y'all. We got a lot of catching up to do in the situation. First thing we need to figure out is that we need to take a map and take a look at where these disappearances for these bumps have happened. And then we need to be able to, well, I have a bit of an idea.
Fix it then? Yeah. Fix it? Alright, cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now, what are your two specialties?
I'm a doctor. If you fall, let me know. I'll fix you.
I'm more referring to your disciplines that you're an expertise in. You two are Angeles, right? Same age around as me.
Hey,
How old are you?
Um, I forget the exact year, but I'm in. What's the generation that we're referred to as again, Ian? It's Angeles, right?
You're Ancillary right now, so you're
Yeah.
roughly 300, 200 to
Yeah.
300 years old.
200, 300, give or take.
Oh, I'm older than you.
Oh, okay. So, what disciplines are your expertise in then?
Me, the player, doesn't know how to answer that. How should I proceed?
Your vampiric disciplines, like your.
Oh, like
The,
Oblivion, shit like that?
yeah,
it's
those are your
it's-
disciplines.
Yeah.
4 in Oblivion and 2 in Fortitude. And they are
But you
very, very good at Oblivion. Very good.
Yeah, you would just say like, oh, I have Oblivion Fortitude, that type of thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm a sturdy little man, and shadows talk to me.
Oh, the Oblivion and Fortitude, I see. And you?
be so modest, Doctor. His oblivion is very well trained. As for
I
myself,
do like a little shoulder dance, like, stop.
as for myself, I dominate. Bit of fortitude. Spot of protean.
And he's a talker. Very, very clever boy.
All right, good to know what I'm dealing with here. Sadly, I don't see it. Sadly, I don't think either one of you are going to be as good as Auspex as we might need in this situation.
Do you have that?
Auspex? No, I am Banu Hakim. Also skate blood sorcery and celebrity.
Mm. I
Haven't
know
met
a woman like you once.
anyone of your clan in many decades. It is a pleasure.
No problem. Though I believe that space in which you do not see a Banu Hakim is good for you. You should only see us when we're getting ready to kill you or to help you. And in this case, helping you is my job.
Thank goodness.
Hmm. So the homeless people attacks, where were they exactly?
Oh, that was,
They're scattered evenly around town and have no central nexus.
I say that.
Oh, are any of them in the morgue?
Well, they don't like to let them rot.
They bury
Yeah.
them pretty quick. There might be a few there, but it'd be a crapshoot.
Well, like any of the, yeah. So he's gonna go. I just need a sample of their blood, or any other blood you might have in relation to this investigation.
Okay, that's something Key can act on. He is going to, like, just briskly get up and start pulling up, every type of evidence sample that they actually have with them in the suite. He's gonna pull them up with their labels, like, this is that chick's hand, this is yada da da da. He's just, like, putting everything on the table.
God, all the weird body parts you people have been collecting.
Correct.
Okay, so in this case, let's see,
Did anybody
what
else hear your
belong?
cat on the mic, or am I
I
losing
I
my
do.
mind?
I
Okay,
do.
I
good.
apologize.
Don't
I have a very
apologize,
vocal
it's a
cat.
wonderful
It's an hour
addition.
till dinner time, so she's extra vocal.
Yelling.
So let's see here. I guess break. So how many items are there in total right now?
Well, I mean,
Is
we
a
got that
question
hand.
for Ian, actually. Let me
It
add
is.
this up.
So you have the blood samples from the Jurassic Park guy, and you have the lady's hand, and that's actually about it. Oh, remember, you still have that scientist lady locked in that room down the hall.
Oh
You
yeah.
do?
Ugh.
No, she's dead, right?
Nope, you
Oh,
never
she's
got
gonna
rid of her.
stink. Oh no, she's gonna stink. Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
Wait, scientist lady?
Yeah, we
Okay, explain it in character.
well oh
Well, I haven't
god.
asked in character about the scientist lady, but he takes a look at what's on the table right now. And I'm going to do a taste of blood. Why won't it let me do the dice roll for this? Here. Let me see here. I'm gonna roll resolve. It's resolve plus blood sorcery. Success is 3 that's needed. 3 successes.
Woo!
With that, the user can determine resonance and intensity of the blood if human. They can also identify whether or not the belongs to a mortal, ghoul, vampire, or other supernatural creature. Tasting the vital also reveals blood potency, and if the user knows of the supernatural creature in question, they can identify the specific supernatural creature on that. So,
Are you
I guess this
sampling
is
the
really-
hand?
Yeah, sampling the hand.
Werewolf.
Werewolf, gotcha. Okay. So, taking the werewolf hand, I'm then going to do. Oh, so subject needs to be a vampire for that one. Ah, man, there's nothing else against me. Can I get the kindred sire? Da-da-dum. This person's dead, right?
Dead as shit.
Ex-
Okay.
Dead as hell.
Extremely dead.
As dead as you can get.
Okay. Do we have any blood of anybody that were like a blood trail of someone that we're trying to locate or anything along those lines?
Negative.
Are we trying to locate anybody right now? What are we
Hmm.
doing right now?
Well, Hayward is trying to figure out the next clue to take right now using the information that we have so far. From what he can tell, it's mostly being a dead end. So his next goal is to try to figure out a general area in which the werewolves have been done. But Ian, is it possible for me to know a contact in the city that's like a Mulcavian that has like a pretty high aspect so that we could bring the hand to?
Do you have contacts and your advantages?
I think so. Hold on, let me double check.
If you do, then you do. Let's see what we got.
Yes, because I would need I would need contacts for my specific job.
Ian,
Yeah,
I'm Malkavian.
you're a
Okay, well that's
Malky.
perfect.
Jesus Christ! Just give
Amazing.
yourself aspects for Jack. You fucking Count Chocula ass motherfucker.
Jack, I love you. Coming in clutch.
What's your character's name again, Jack?
Bully
That's
this
awesome.
one.
What?
Bully this one.
Jesus
like
Christ! Give that to me in English.
Bully this one.
Really?
Yeah. Bully this one.
Oh yeah, here you are. And you have your aspects 4.
Damn it.
Aspects at 4. I just gotta add the powers.
Okay. Do your powers and we'll get them through some MacGuffins and they'll be able to meet you pretty quick. Okay. Yeah, you know a guy. He's a little weird and you don't like bringing him around other people, but he'll do in a pinch.
Yeah, you met him in a audition.
We're located in Chicago, right?
Yes.
Please
Alright.
tell me y'all heard Mags. You met him in an audition.
Yeah, we heard that.
Thank you.
So Hayward goes, we're at a bit of a stump here, so we need to talk to someone who has a bit of a supernatural advantage to give us where we need to go with this. Luckily, I know a guy last time I was here in Chicago hunting down a rogue kindred. Bully Mace, I believe was his name. We're gonna go meet him now. And you see him just pretty much just start to walk outside the door.
Oh, there he goes. Okay.
He will follow for lack of any reason not to.
I grab my doctor bag and I skitter after.
You're
And while we're going, I'll like turn to Kean and he's like, "Did he say his name is Bully Me?"
I believe he said Billy Mays. That's what
Billy
it sounded
Mays.
like.
Billy
Billy Mays.
Mays.
Oh, the ShimWow! Okay. This should be exciting. I like his products.
Despite the rapid alterations to the timeline, Billy Mays still exists, constants and variables.
He never got that
Um,
headache.
I mean, can we just say I have a car? Do I need to like have that specific advantage?
Oh, no, we've got a car. We have a nice
Okay.
car.
Yeah, you're fine.
It would be excessively conspicuous to use a vehicle. Are we sure this is necessary?
The car?
Mm,
you'll have an armed escort, remember? So it won't.
Oh, I prefer to drive in. What's the word I'm looking for? Secretiveness. A bit stealthy on the approach.
secretiveness. I mean, they're blackout windows, if that's...
No,
What do you mean?
I am trained in obfuscate. I can make my car be cloaked.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, just don't
You
touch
can.
the radio.
You all. Well, wait. You all need to be able to see where I'm going. Never mind. We'll just follow me. I won't hide myself this time. We should be fine. Relatively new to the city, so don't really have to worry about anybody following us just yet.
Yeah,
He is gonna look for like a split second, like he's deciding whether or not this is worth disagreeing over. He's just gonna let it go.
what would you disagree about? About the not obfuscating deal?
Yeah, but like we do
Oh
not
no,
have
I'm
time
mistaken.
to-
I realized that I had conceal with Dwight, not with this character.
Oh.
I can't do it. I can't do it in the car, pretty much.
Well, that's okay. I mean, we'll just tootle around.
Yeah.
We'll
So,
be fine.
Ian, he'll get in his car, have them follow him, and they'll, drive to.
There's a scene here that you kind of need to get. Give me a minute here.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I'm setting up Billy Mays' fucking location where you find this
God
guy
damn it.
because Jack's a piece of shit. Fucking
I'll
bastard.
have
It's
you
his
know.
God-given right.
I'll have you know. I aim to please. So people ask for Count Chocolate, I give them Count Chocolate.
You know why?
Because you're a king.
Look, you know what? I'm gonna say it now. If anyone laughs during the scene, you will be immediately destroyed by Kane.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you can't laugh when you see his
I better
character
mute
arc.
myself.
You can't laugh when you see his character arc. You just can't. So stupid.
Okay, unmuting myself, because I have willpower.
I'm
By
already.
the way,
I'm
where
dying.
y'all finding the powers?
What powers?
They are
Where were y'all
in.
finding?
What,
Okay,
willpower? I was born
No,
with it.
Hold on a second.
Powers.
I have to send him the fucking
Ones.
power sheet.
Oh,
There you go. I sent it to you. You have it.
yeah.
Look it over. Because we're gonna do a quick little scene before they bump into you. So give me a second here. Okay, a lot of you exit into the Waldorf Astoria lobby. You have your normal contingency of soldiers here, but you see two characters over on the left, kind of murmuring to one another and looking at you, dressed in white suits, dressed in your standard black suit with a bowler hat and tie, and they're looking at the lot of you. What would you like to do?
I'm so mad
Uh,
at you.
Sorry, Hayward's gonna walk up to them.
You piece of shit.
I have to regain my composure because I cooked up this scene while talking to Libby and I'm still laughing. Okay, shh, okay. The more portly one steps forward and goes, "Is your name Hayward?"
That would be correct.
Name's Hardy. Pleasure. We're sent down by the prince to give you an escort. That's my compatriot over there, Laurel. The guy kind of just faintly tips his hat and goes, "Charmed."
Do you need to give me an escort?
The prince was a little inclined to make sure a lot of y'all didn't get hurt or nothing. We're pretty good at
Give
what
me
we
one
do.
second. He'll walk away and hop on the phone. He's calling Jackson.
The guy says, "Let me guess, the mercs made you feel a little weird?" Yeah, they're just like that. Yeah, they're legit. I figured y'all could use a helping hand.
Just shh. One moment, please. He's gonna ring Jackson.
No, he picked up and he told you that already.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I was confused. So you see Hayward go.
Hang on, Jackson. I gotta call Jackson.
Sorry, Prince. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I don't exactly need 6 mercenaries to escort us around your city.
6? Well, it's just the two of us. I mean, I guess I might have packed on the weight over the years, but
Oh, sorry, I'm mistaken. I thought the soldiers behind you were a part of the escort.
oh no, just the
Do
two
you
of
need
us.
us? Oh, do I need to bring these mercenaries along?
Oh no, it'll just be myself and my friend Laurel here. We'll take care of you. Don't worry.
Jackson, do I need to bring these mercenaries along?
He
Do I
insists.
have to? It's like, do I have to take
Can
my
I-
brother to the party?
Can I ask why we are bringing these mercenaries along?
You can
He's
kind of
so
feel
upset.
a presence over the phone. You could feel him almost leaning and looming over you, and it's like, now is not the time to take risks. The rest of your cadre are missing. You're down to 3. I think 5 is better odds. Don't you agree?
He walks over silently and goes, "Listen, if what you're saying is true about these situations, and if someone does follow us, it gives us a great advantage. No offense to me or to your mercenaries you've hired here, but I'm more than capable of handling myself. I'm not going to engage in a fight I know I will lose. Merely, I just want to make sure that I get the proper thing. A spat that we escape is much more successful. They see the mercenaries, they might get spooked. Seeing ourselves as vulnerable, the werewolves are pack creatures. They hunt down the sick or the old or whoever they think they can take on in a fight. You asked me to come clean up the mess. I am doing your job. Please allow me to use my methods.
How are you supposed to clean things up if you're not going to use tools that are given to you?
The only tools I need are the ones that have been provided. These two seem competent in their own regards. Your mercenaries, they seem fine, but I don't need to have them brought along.
I'm not one love to color commentary, but at the end of the day, I'm giving you an order. And I think you do see fit to bring these old dogs along with you. They'll do fine.
Understood. Understood, my prince. All right. He hangs up the phone. You two have your own car.
Of
I
course we do.
All right. You two will follow behind us. Understand? You two will also follow behind me. We'll have 3 cars.
Is that
Mercenaries in the
wise?
back. Hmm.
I mean, we could fit everybody into one car, and if
An
I
enemy
mean
would have to
three
attack.
cars
So,
in
oh,
three
go
cars
ahead.
in a line, I'm just saying it might be a little suspicious.
it is
Most
it's no
most
more
convoys
suspicious
have.
than having a car at all.
Most
That's true.
convoys usually have multiple cars in case of an attack. If we all ride the same vehicle and that vehicle is attacked, we are all in danger. Most enemies can attack multiple vehicles at the same time.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we go with you, or we'll follow you. Pardon me.
Understood.
The mercs kind of look at you and go, well, I suppose I'll take one car. Laurel will take the other, and the lot of you in the middle so we can cover the front and the flank. Sounds pretty reasonable.
Understand. What pieces are you carrying on yourselves?
Oh, I got a little a little Beretta action. My friend Laurel here likes a little BAR, and we got some
You
rifles in
see
the car.
you see that he goes 9mm appropriately.
Oh no, 380 Taurus.
Oh, perfect. Um, and he is, as I told you, Ian, that I was going to prep with silver bullets for different weapons because he knew that he was coming and dealing with werewolves.
Yes, you have silver weapons, so just add +3 to your damage rolls against werewolves. I don't care.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that he's going to give them to the mercs because he doesn't use firearms.
They look at you and go, "We already got silver rounds. I mean, I don't care
Oh,
for dogs.
oh, fair
More of
enough
a, I'm
then.
more of a
Perfect.
cat guy, really."
And you see that Hayward just leaves.
Okay, perfect. All right, so a lot of you get into your convoy. I imagine. Is there any other preparation we're gonna make?
I
I
think
make
we
sure I've
should
got
be
my little
good.
shitty pistol on me, but that's about it.
All right, perfect.
Don't I have a little shitty pistol? I can't remember how to tell.
I think all you got is like a little old ancient German Derringer or something.
Something. I remember Yannick one day gave me something, and I was like, "Oh, thank you," and that's it. That was when we blew up the building.
I'd like to thank Jahi for this 3-car routine because it matches the map I have with the 3 cars on it. So thank you, King.
I love that.
Thank you, Jahi.
Listen, I'm just like that.
He's a genius.
All right, so a lot of you driving down the road, you're in the dead center blue car. We're gonna say it's a heavily armored Ford Taurus, just because it'd be funny. Stop moving your token around.
I'm putting myself in the car.
You're in the dead center car.
No, I would be leading.
You'd be
I have to
leading.
guide everybody.
You?
Yeah, I have to guide. I have to show where we have to go meet the contact.
Okay then.
Yeah, we're following
That's
him.
true.
Okay, so
I
where?
said that multiple times.
Okay,
You did?
fine. All right, fine. And your ship. Okay, whatever. So, Niklaus and Kian, what car are you in? You just plop
I'm in
yourselves
the
whatever.
middle because I'm a little scared man.
Okay, and I guess Hardy will be up front, and then Laurel will be in the back.
So Key will just hang out here, I guess.
Niklaus doesn't know how to drive.
I don't.
Do you
Well,
have
then Nicholas will be in. Oh, fuck, I can't scroll.
Don't worry about it.
Well then here, Key and Niklaus can be in.
Well, the middle car is a Tesla, so it's okay.
Oh no, those don't
Oh
exist.
no!
It's so weird that when I get into this Tesla, it says it greets me in German. Is that weird? Is that weird? Like,
How can it tell?
it seems weird. Like, so a lot of you are moving your way over the expressway. I'm going to need everyone to give me a awareness check, if you do not mind.
Yeah, I bet you would.
I'd also like to thank Jahi for going exactly with what I wanted to happen. Thank you, King.
Thank you,
Love
King.
that.
Of course.
Gee, I wonder which attribute.
Is it going to be wits? It could be anything.
It could be wits, it could be anything.
Fucking sacks of crap.
Holy fuck!
Oh wait, is it an awareness plus? Oh, I didn't roll intelligence.
Yeah, you have to do something else, yeah.
I guess wits.
Wow, this actually segues exactly the way I need this to go, so thank you both, Kian and Niklaus.
Oh no! Oh no!
Wow.
Wow!
Great
Oh, this is
job, King.
perfect! I will remind
Well, no,
you.
I don't have a bestial failure because I'm just rolling the extra wits dice.
Can you actually roll it proper, and then we'll treat that one?
But I have 4 successes.
Dad.
I just didn't know that I had to do that.
Fine. Okay, so
5 successes.
now,
Yippee.
Kian and Niklaus, you can rouse your blood and reroll.
I think it's funnier if I don't do that.
King. What about you, Kian? You want to be a king too?
Yeah, I mean, based on how this segues immediately and what you were into what you were doing, let's just roll with it.
Perfect.
He is very distracted by all the bullshit with the 3 cars and notices jack shit.
The only thing in the tape deck is actually "God Save the Queen," and it's like pissing you the fuck off the entire time, and it refuses to eject, and so you just have to listen to it the entire time you're there.
Well, that would indeed be distracting.
Stuck in my car.
So, Kian and Niklaus are distracted by the tape deck. Our boy Hayward decides to check in on his compatriots and notices something has gone horrifically amiss. He sees a large shape looming over the night, descending upon their vehicle, and it slams into their car, and it careens off the side of the overpass. I need our good friends here, Niklaus and Kian, to give me a composure roll.
That's a new one.
And of course, you can add wits, because what
you.
else are you gonna add?
Yeah. Wow, I have 3 composure.
Yeah, you're actually weirdly resilient. Okay, pretty good, Kian. Pretty good, Kian.
Why do I have 2 hunger?
This is what we do.
Why didn't
Oh
I
wow,
eat
look
before we
at
left?
that.
Nice.
You did reduce your hunger to 1, by the way.
Yay.
Just
Thanks.
get rid of that. Yeah, you're fine. If your hunger's above 1, just reduce it to 2. Oh, also, if your hunger is 0, it is now 1, because you haven't killed anyone yet. So unfortunately, Kian, your hunger has to be 1.
Okay.
Okay. The car careens over the side and plows into the street below, and the force and velocity of it breaks through the very febrile, poorly maintained Chicago streets, and you descend into the darkness below. Now, Hayward, what would you like to do?
Hayward sees this and goes, "Ugh, exactly as planned. Stop the
Uh-oh.
car." Or is the car like so like correct me if I'm wrong the scene. So their car got popped off the bridge, but the car that hit them is still on it?
No. You saw something hit them, but you couldn't discern what it was in the dark.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Can I do a look see in the skyzy to see what it was?
You'd have
So like
to.
did it like hit and run, or is it like it hit them and it's with them on the bottom?
It hit them and it just with them in the hole, but the hole is like probably a good 80 feet down, 100 feet down now, because they broke through to the old Chicago, because Chicago is built on top of the ruins of Chicago, and so it collapsed into basically old Chicago. That's essentially what happened here. You're in Chicago's
Uh
Underdark now. That's essentially what happened.
Oh, fuck.
okay, gotcha. I am going to let's see here. Um, hmm. I will use the blood ritual for like insect climbing and stuff like that. Or blood ritual for insect climbing, and just use that to pretty much ninja my way down.
All right, perfect. The 2 mercs set up a quick rope rig and just slide down behind you. And you are now in the deep dark.
So my car's the one that went down?
Yes, you and Kian are now in the dark. You two are fine.
Ah!
You're acclimating. You passed your checks. You're a little rattled, perhaps a little bit more wet than you would care to be. And there is a map for
Whose
this.
pee is this?
Oh god, it's in my
Ew.
mouth! It's in my mouth!
I didn't do that.
Okay, so the
Alright.
car is sinking beneath the waves. Kian and Niklaus, what would you like to do?
Well, Niklaus knows that if this ever happens to you, you should wait until you're fully underwater and the car is full of water to equalize the pressure, and then you can open the door.
You wait a few moments, but the depth of the canal here isn't deep enough to actually sink the car, so you still have like a good foot of air, so the door just opens. Like,
Damn it.
Okay. Well, since this is like, yeah, Key will just kind of like make the after you gesture and start climbing out. He is wearing a white turtleneck, so he is, a little unenthused about this, but,
this is never gonna
you
buff
know,
note.
I mean,
In
first
the
of all,
name
it
of
is,
fashion.
which is the point of bragging by wearing white, and second of all, we have bigger problems right now. So
Mhm.
we're just gonna climb out. He's gonna pat down his pockets real quick, make sure everything paper is still in its, sealed bags and whatnot. Make
Okay.
sure it all checks out.
Your cigarettes are fine.
Ew, never. He's a monster, but he's not that much of a monster.
Look, I might be a monster, but I'm not an idiot. You exit out of the sewerway and seem to find yourself in some kind of clandestine community. You can see a variety of hovels and shacks. There's a thick layer of dust and grime everywhere, and you can see that the lighting in the area seems to be repurposed industrial lights that's just leeching off of the main power grid. This place hasn't had anyone in it in a long time. The street lights illuminate the area from the hole above you, and you can hear a commotion beginning to stir. As Niklaus and Kian begin to recombobulate themselves, Laurel, Hardy, and Hayward appear to their left. What would you like to do, Hayward?
Do I see what hit them into the water?
It is seemingly. Go ahead and give me an awareness check.
Okay. Awareness plus wit.
always wits. It's always
Well,
fucking wits.
while you're making that check, Niklas is gonna be like, I promise I was not the one that did that. I can't drive.
5 successes.
Perfect. You can actually see the faint traces of large claws in the ground
Okay.
and the dirt that has been disturbed. Instead of cement on the ground around here, it's actually dirt. So
Okay.
bear that in mind. You can see the impressions, they're clear, and they disappear seemingly out of nowhere. Another thing you appreciate from your awareness and your wits check is the faint stench of what seems to be bleach, but something about it is not quite bleach. You can give me an occult check.
Okie dokie.
Also, anyone else is welcome to make that awareness check if they want to
Okay.
spot that
I'll
there
do
is
it.
a.
I'm used to bleach smells.
2 successes.
You recall whispers that there's traces of. Oh wow, way to go, Kian. Well, Kian made it. Kian, you recollect the following fact because you actually beat the DC.
Okay. Shall I
I'm
check
texting.
If you want.
DMs? Is that the
Yeah, I'm typing it to you right now.
perfect? Perfect.
I don't like this. I'm afeared. Was that a giggle?
Huh?
Was that a giggle?
From who?
No, shut
Ian.
I
up.
heard a
didn't hear
snort. Somebody snorted.
No,
I'm
shut up.
not crazy.
Ian did.
Oh no.
Oh. Hi. Halt. The guru is still here.
Oh no.
The guru had
Guru.
the spiritual realm. Do you know of the Umbra?
Mm-hmm.
That sort of ozone smell is what's left behind when they enter and exit. I am thinking whoever it is still waiting right here. But waiting for what is the question.
Element of surprise.
And he's gonna
maybe?
say like each of those words gets a little louder. Because I don't think he's clear on whether or not they can hear him.
No, knowing this, I'm gonna do another awareness wits check, Ian.
Sure, go ahead. Oh god, I would highly recommend a rouse check on that one.
Yeah, how do I rouse again?
Top right of your sheet, it'll just say rouse. Wait, never mind. What the fuck? You should have a rouse button. Oh, okay. See the skull next to your hunger? Click that. That's the rouse button.
Yeah, okay.
It used to actually just say rouse. Now it's just a skull. And if you pass this, you click it, and if you pass, you get to do it again. You pass, so do it again.
The whole check?
Yeah, a whole check.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
2.
3
Not bad.
successes.
The stench, you feel the smell of bleach begin to intensify to a crescendo around you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna vanish.
Okay, is that one of your powers where you go invisible?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and...
Even it.
No, I walk away. I hit the bricks. Fuck
Yeah.
this.
Even though I'm like actively being observed, I can just vanish and just become invisible.
All right, go
Okay.
ahead. You roused, you passed, you succeeded. Is there any other ancillary check?
No.
Perfect.
I just activate. Yeah, I just activate like Cloak of Shadows or Unseen Passage, and then that makes me invisible.
Perfect. You disappear just in time for a 14-foot werewolf to emerge seemingly out of nowhere.
I shriek.
It lumbers forward, and you see Hardy go, "Oh, not again!" Like, the werewolf leers up its claws and strikes with abandon. Let's see here. And let me see here. Let's see what the difficulty is on this. I gotta set the challenge rating. What is max HP? 8. Oh wow, this might be a bad day for Hardy.
Bad day for Bitcoin.
Oh wow, oh my god, he did it.
What?
Of course he did. He's hardy.
No, I mean the werewolf killed him in one hit.
Oh
shit.
no.
It's
The
a surprise attack. So since it's a surprise attack, it's treated as essentially like no thing, like nothing, like yeah.
the werewolf
Uh,
the guru raises its claws and splits Hardy in half. His entrails and viscera fly everywhere, and he evaporates into a mist of dust. His bowler hat slides to the ground.
No,
The
that's
guru,
so sad.
the guru rises on his haunches, and you see Laurel look at him with a stern face, like, "You just killed my fucking friend." And then Laurel proceeds to fire a burst round from his silver-tipped submachine gun directly into the chest of the guru, and the bullets barrel through the guru's body, blowing through its entrails, organs, and viscera blowing out of its back and spraying onto the ground. But within a moment's notice, the wounds are healed, and the guru is fine. The guru...
is there blood on the ground?
Yes. The
Perfect action.
The guru leans forward and strikes again with its claws. Let's see here.
So like it healed. So like it just did the damage, like did the attack work and it just healed from it?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
The bullets went through its body and it regenerated faster than you could think.
Gotcha.
It is now going to attack Laurel, and it did not kill him outright. It strikes down and manages to chop off one of Laurel's legs, and he slides on the ground, screaming in pain as he attempts to reload his rifle. What would you like to do, Hayward?
I would like to use my power, unseen strike. So hold up, So essentially, it's going to have to pass. Here I'll just post it. It's gonna have to pass a wits awareness versus my dexterity plus celerity ability.
Wits awareness?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
And what does blood surge do again? Oh wait, never mind.
He's not very good at this. Wow, 2. Okay, what happens now?
Yeah. He is essentially surprised. He cannot defend against my next attack, so I roll it with. It's considered a 1. So then I am going to do a melee dexterity, and he does not get to defend against this. Difficulty 1. 5 successes. What does blood surge do again?
I think blood surge. Where's blood surge? Where are you seeing blood surge?
It's whenever I go to roll.
Oh, that's talking about if you're expending more dice by a rouse. Don't worry about that.
Gotcha. Yeah. So that's
So what
5
exactly
successes.
are you doing to him?
Well, okay. So real quick, just the damage output, because since it's silver, all this is aggravated. Plus the short sword he's using is plus 2 to damage. So this is the total of, I guess this is 8 damage total.
Okay, 8 damage.
Yeah.
So what are you using? Like a sword, silver sword, or something?
Yeah. He's using a silver short sword type of vibe.
All right, perfect. Your sword delves into the guru, dives into its flesh, and as you remove it, the wound heals before your eyes.
Blood's on the blade though, right?
What the fuck
Yes.
is up with this dog?
Okay, perfect. After Unseen Strike, I go back to being invisible. And I am gonna start running. I'm gonna,
Smart. The guru, with effortless precision, simply stomps in Laurel's head and rips his body in half. The guru looks out across the gangway and sees Niklaus and Kian, and you see him preparing to jump. What would you like to do?
He's,
Um,
oh, by the way, I'm gonna go over there to like grab them to come help push them into stuff, like to come grab them and start running with them.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
So Niklaus and Kian, what would you like to do?
Question.
Go with my man here.
All right. Quick question. Out of our usual duffel bag of stuff that we don't have to like specifically prepare, how many tranquilizers would we have?
Oh, now you're thinking. Now you're fucking with your pants on.
I know we picked up more at the zoo. I remember that.
You had some. I guess you still have them on you. You want to shoot them with the horse drink?
Yup.
All right, shoot them with a horse drink.
ketamine.
Let's see. That would be. What would that be?
Firearms.
So. Would you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, just treat it as a firearms roll. Like, fuck it, who cares?
Cool.
All right, I think I have to. Okay, a 5, and then I have to do. Oh god, I'm trying to remember how the fuck this is. It's gonna be a dexterity check, so dex plus his. Oh, look at that, wits.
Ian, this is so scary.
Okay, let's see if he actually beats this. Okay, you hit him, and it manages.
Ow!
You hit him barely. You hit him in like the hand, and you can see that the guru lets out a shriek of a howl, and you can see that its hand kind of curls up. You took one of its claws out of commission, at least temporarily. The creature proceeds to then get very angry, and you see the veins in the creature begin to bulge. You can see the muscles tighten on it, and it becomes more vascular. And the guru enters into a rage, because now you pissed him off. The creature then starts to lunge forward and is now jumping in the air towards you. What would you like to do, Kian and Niklaus?
I'd like to stop playing.
Can I possibly use my blink ability to can I throw a knife at him while he's mid-air to try to trip him up a little bit so he falls?
You're gonna.
Oh,
He's 14.
I know what I want to do.
What's up?
Necrotic Shroud.
Ooh! now you're fucking with your pants on. Let me just read it over really quick.
It costs 1 rouse check.
Well, give me the rouse check. Wait a minute. You have to touch the werewolf, though.
Well, he's coming towards me, so it's either he's gonna do it or I'll be there.
Okay, hear me out, guys. I think we should just run away.
I know.
If we can...
I know. I'm so scared.
Actually,
let's just run away.
I read over the ability, and he'd have to fail it by like a mark of 5 to be immediately effective. And I'm just gonna tell you, that's not gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will run away.
I'm gonna...
So there's like nobody in this downtown part, right?
No, it's like completely deserted, so no masquerade risk at all. Also, just a quick little heads up: does anyone have grenades?
No, Yannick does.
Yeah,
probably,
Yannick and Vasilisa are
Yeah,
the ones that are
Yannick
usually
would.
strapped to the gills.
Vasilisa has grenades, I'm pretty sure.
You do constantly.
I don't have. Okay.
All right. So, do we want to? Is there anything we can do to facilitate being faster than the werewolf?
I mean, I'm fine. I can just run away as quickly as possible because I have celerity. But
But I'm
Hayward doesn't want to
4'8".
leave these. Yeah, but Hayward doesn't want to leave these two to die. So he is.
My little legs can't carry me that quickly.
Sad.
I'm an old man.
Sad.
He is. Let's see here. How much does this werewolf go? Okay. He is going to. He's gonna pretty much like push these two out the way and stand where they are, and he is gonna try to fight the werewolf for a little bit of time to give them some time to make their way to run away.
What a mensch move.
Not a mensch.
Really.
Also, Kian, I think you might be able to dominate the werewolf.
You know what? I will give it a fucking try.
Go to your kennel and then it just leaves. You're like, oh my god.
By the way, I should probably say this.
Say bad dog.
Hayward's plan right now is like he kind of just wants to store it away because this was his plan the entire time because he knew that the werewolves were probably going to chase us. He is going to use a ritual that will allow us to lead us to the werewolf. So the plan is to run away, hope that the werewolf went back to its base or wherever it needs to go, and then we can just follow the blood trail to the werewolf and be at their base.
Oh.
Okay,
you
so-
smart,
In that
smart
case-
man.
Okay, Kian, you can do a mesmerize check. So give me a rouse check really quick.
Yeah. That's
I'm
what
gonna-
I'm looking for.
I'm gonna bail you. It's the stupid skull next to your hunger die.
Okay.
You could do it again because you're an ancillary. Oh my god. Your hunger goes up by 1. You can still use your powers. Okay, so now it's manipulation and dominate versus intelligence and resolve. So do manipulation and dominate for me. And I'm going to do intelligence and resolve. Spoiler alert, the werewolf is stupid. So let's see how this works. 5? Are you fucking kidding me? Like,
There's no fucking holy shit.
no, oh god.
He really looked. He said, "Nah, fuck that shit, man."
Oh my
What's
god.
your character?
Oh my god.
He is real hungry.
All right then. He didn't get any. Oh, he got a bestial failure.
Yeah.
Did he?
He did. He got 1 bestial failure. So congrats, you win. You can issue
Wait.
a simple command. A
Oh.
simple command.
Fuck off.
Something immediately that it can do.
Run back home.
Well, yeah, it's gotta be. Oh. Does it have to be a word, or is it can just be?
It has to be something that
Oh.
has to be done immediately. So that's actually perfect. So the guru is in the midair as Kian deadlocks eyes with it. The guru lands in front of you with a thunderous roar, almost knocking you off your feet. It rises to its 14-foot haunch. It easily weighs over 4,000 pounds. It looks down at you and goes, "Mm," and walks away.
Niklas is shaking like a leaf.
And it does so with reckless abandon. It simply walks through the various hovels and other disheveled things, just blowing right
Has-
through them.
As this is happening, Hayward is already pulling out the stuff to do the blood ritual for tracking this. Hold up.
Is that needed? Don't you just follow the path of destruction?
Yeah, you could simply
No,
just
it's
follow
gonna-
his dumb
no, no,
ass right now.
Ooh, you
no,
can
it's
save
gonna
your
make-
stuff.
Well, it's gonna make a blood trail for us. So like, you know what I mean? We can
Nothing wrong
go
with being sure.
we can go
yeah.
to him at a later date where he doesn't know that we're following him.
True.
Hmm.
Also, do any of you have a Geiger counter on you?
I
We
think
should.
I'm
No.
fine, but
I think
I don't.
I think
We should still have it.
Niklas had it.
no.
So anyway, when the werewolf was next to you, it was going off
Oh,
like crazy.
Jesus.
Fair enough. we can't get yeah,
You're immune to
look, as
radiation.
as long as I what was it? As long as we have the blood and we can do the ritual at any time. So if we know that we are going to go into the den of a werewolf, we should prepare for it more accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
And if he knows that he was just sent there to kill us, he probably still has our scent, so we need to wash our scent first and then go track after him.
Okay. By the way, great news. I don't have a weapon.
You have your mind and your devilish charm.
Oh,
That doesn't work against
So-
claws. It can insta-kill a vampire.
Tragic.
So after
Bad.
this, after he starts to go home and Hayward sees the blood, he is also going to go and by where the werewolf first spilled blood, collect the blood there, grab and like the other two have face final death, so their bodies are gone, right?
Yeah, they just disappeared into ash. The only thing that's left is their bowler hats.
I
Their
picked them
guns,
up.
their guns aren't left too.
Oh, the guns are left, yeah.
Yeah, so he's gonna pick up the guns and everything else to clear the evidence, kick the ashes into the water just to make sure that they're gone, and hand the rifles to Nikolai's to hold and goes, hold these until we get back.
I have to hold them with both arms, but I do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
the guns are huge.
Good job, you two. You all survived your first werewolf attack. How does it feel?
Or
I mean, it
second,
wasn't our
actually.
first. It didn't feel
Oh.
good.
Yeah, you guys have you two. Sorry, you two got weapons on you, right?
No.
Why
I thought
don't
I
you have
brought it.
weapons on you?
I thought I brought it. I thought I did. I brought my bag. It's always in my bag. I must have. I took it out to clean it. That's what
Okay.
it is.
It's like a blunderbuss.
Give me 1 second. He's you see him take out his phone and start to call Jackson.
Jackson, these.
Yeah.
So my exact plan worked exactly how I called it. We were trailed. Some guru that was hopping in and out of the spirit world was attacking us, Prince. I fear to say that your two mercenaries are dead, but we have the means to track the werewolves back to whatever base they're holding up in right now.
Perfect. I suggest you don't hesitate and head there immediately.
Well, I believe that we should first wash ourselves off, get rid of the scent, and I believe that perhaps certain mobilization of some people should be in order. If these were, I would require the work of a mage if you have any contacts.
The only thing we have on the roster is a diviner, but he's all the way over in Evanston. It would take you 90 minutes to get over there during traffic right now, and the military blockades.
You
He was a very strange fellow.
Alright, that's fine. Oh, do we happen to have any, are there any Treme libraries, contacts I can talk to near me?
I can have those materials sent to you post-haste at your suite if you'd like.
I don't exactly need post-haste. If the Treme would just allow me a second to take a look through their wares, I need to figure out a way to kill a werewolf that's not all the way there.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it was healing faster than we could kill it.
Huh. Well, were you using silver rounds?
Yes. Silver round, silver knife.
You can feel the cold on the other end of the line. That's not normal.
I'm well aware, my prince. That's why I require the Treme library. Perhaps they have some sort of workaround or some documentation of this happening before.
I will arrange
This
it
guru does-
immediately for you, and I will call you back as soon as I have the intel for you.
Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome. Take care, Hayward. I'm gonna have to make some calls real fast.
He hangs up the phone. All right, you two. We have some research to be done. Also, check in with the rest of your coterie. Chances are this isn't just the first attack of the night. And he's gonna start walking up the little line back to the streets.
Or would you perhaps like to take a less obvious route? You know, the giant hole, the attention. There's fire trucks and cops up there now.
Oh, he's going invisible as this happens.
Okay, you just leave everyone behind. Got it.
He's going unseen passage. Listen, he's not gonna hold their hands. He's gonna, you know what I mean? they're fully fledged vampires. They can figure their own way out of the situation.
These sons of bitches are 300 years old. They can figure it out on their own.
I look at Kian and I say, are they like... He's very familiar with him. It isn't just me, right?
It's not just you.
Okay. Good to know that that's not broken. Alright, let's... Follow the trail, I guess. Are you okay? That was a lot. I'm still
Hungry.
shaking violently. I'm like a chihuahua.
Hungry.
Oh yeah,
And
you
you?
actually. Do you two want to? Do you want to feed to
not
get
hungry.
to 1 or feed to get to 0?
We'll stop somewhere.
Enter Vasilisa. Hungry,
Yay!
my friend. We get you some food, yeah?
Wait, how'd you find us?
Vasilisa,
Right.
you missed it. I'm so glad you weren't here. It would be terrible if you died. Oh my goodness.
Died. Have you seen me?
Yes.
I built.
No, you would have died. Oh
Oh.
my goodness, it was terrible. It was 14 feet tall. It was... It wouldn't die. Okay,
Oh, just like my
there's a
father.
man we need to follow. He's gone invisible.
Girl, what? Sorry.
Let's just go. He went that way, and I
Let's go.
point towards the path of destruction, and I take her hand. And let's go.
Okay, so
Crossing the street.
where is Hayward going so that the rest of the coterie can follow along?
I assume
he's
he's
gonna-
following the path of destruction.
No, he's pretty much just gonna go up, grab sneak into his car essentially, and then pull it around to pick them up.
Okay,
Oh,
so
thank God.
you hear and he's around the corner for you.
Was that? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, it was Dixie, but it's not racist in this reality because there's no Civil War.
Wonderful. Yeah, I get in the child seat.
The baby Bjorn.
The baby
Thus
did.
Lisa offers to buckle in, Niklaus.
I can do it. Thank you.
Ooh,
Yes,
oh,
I can't do it. My hands are still shaking, so you do have to buckle me in.
Why does
Buckle
Niklaus
in.
sit in the baby seat anyway?
He's like
Because I'm
4'8".
4'8".
Well, I'm pulling around my
Oh?
car. My car doesn't have a baby seat.
I
Whatever
would like
seat-
to point out that 4'8" does not require a baby seat.
It's
No, it
funny.
requires a child booster, Esther.
It's funny.
Yeah, I mean, I'm supposed to drive with one.
Funny
but
to
I'm
have a
not, so.
400-plus-year-old man need a baby seat. I'm only doing it because it's funny.
Well, I don't have a baby seat in my car. Your car is currently in the bottom of the lake. Oh, by the way, did y'all? He's gonna look back at you guys and go. So did you all take your stuff out the car?
Yeah, I got my CDs.
I mean, all we had was like.
It was the Mercs
Just
car, so
my
they had nothing in
CDs.
it. They had nothing in it. It was the
Yeah.
Mercs car.
Oh.
All right, so where are we going now, gang? Do you want to go meet Billy Mays?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna go
Yes.
to Billy Mays.
An American hero.
He actually kind of was.
I love how I was just like making fun and mispronouncing it on purpose, and now it's a bit.
Yep.
We're going to Billy Mays.
Who's in the car again?
Vasilisa, Kian. You're meeting Vasilisa. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah.
Just getting into this random guy's car.
Oh, Vasilisa, this is Haywood. He's very impressive.
Hayward, nice to make your acquaintance. Very nice. I see you have gun, sword. Very nice. Very nice.
No gun, just sword.
I
but
see you have
thank
sword. Less nice, but still nice.
Oh, okay. Who are you again?
I'm Vasilisa. She points at herself and rolls her eyes a
Oh.
little.
Her name
Oh, I
tag.
mean, is she a part of your coterie? Is
She's
what I
on
mean
our
to
team.
ask.
Oh, yes.
She's on our
Okay.
team.
Vasilisa shoots a
Pleasure to
thumbs
meet
up.
you. And as he's driving, he goes, and that's why we had 3-car convoy.
No
It was
complaints
good
so much
thinking on
from
your
me.
part. Thank you,
Sad,
Haywood.
sad trombone sound. So anyway, you arrive at Billy Mays' mansion. There's, you know what?
Oh,
Because I know this is gonna be good. Jack, describe his stupid house.
where's that Count Chocula motherfucker?
It's a very tall mansion, about 3 stories tall. Except the attic portion, the roof, is also an additional 3 stories. So it's 6 stories tall, but only 3 of it looks to be actual ground plan. The rest of it there's signage of a couple different products. You have a Willy Wonka sign. You have a Count Chocula sign. You have several different cereal brands. Just at least 6 different cereal brands all over the front of this mansion. Inside looks to be some wait staff, except a couple of the wait staff are dressed in very fancy colors, as though they're supposed to be. What's the doorbell? So they're dressed colorfully, as if they're supposed to be copying Willy Wonka himself. Like, despite being butlering staff, it's full proper suits, not butler suits with coattails.
I swear to God, if this is Vampire Willy Wonka, Jack, I'm gonna kill you.
It's fucking Vampire Willy
If
Wonka.
this motherfucker doesn't do a flip while he's walking with a cane, I'm leaving. I trust you, Jack.
The doorbell is a fucking kazoo, and when you press it, as the kazoo blows, a slot above the doorbell opens, and a party roll pops out, as though somebody was actually blowing on a little party popper.
It hits Vasilisa on the head.
Ow. She rubs her head.
I look to the rest of my coterie with a face that's like, oh god. Oh, boy.
As the doorbell goes off, inside the building, despite for you it being a kazoo, inside the building, it's a dong. And the whole entire place, all the wait staff that you can see through the window, have a look of panic on their face, and they start scurrying out of sight. You could, through the window, you can see the grand staircase, and down the grand staircase, a old man with a far too flamboyant hairstyle is running down the stairs.
Running down the stairs?
And I mean full sprint down the stairs. His body is at a 45-degree angle to the floor, so that he has full contact with the floor.
Yelling, I'll get it!
Yes.
Oh, God.
Y'all can just hear him go, it's me, it's for me. Guess. And when he gets to the doors, he doesn't open them. He doesn't push a button and let them open. No, he fucking front standing kicks them door open. The hinges break, and you could already see a couple wait staff coming out with a replacement door. Welcome. How can I help?
Oh, Jack. Thanks, Jack.
Well, I was here to see if you could perhaps enlighten us on some things with your vision.
Yes, of course. Yes, my friend. I'll remember your name later. You want me to look into something for you? And he starts rubbing his hands together.
Yeah. He pulls out the dossier and gives like the list of the names and whatnot. Looking for where these people all died at.
He'll grab the dossier, look at it, dossier for a moment, hand it over to somebody else in the coterie,
I'll take it.
and say, "Do you have any parts for me to remember?"
No,
Oh.
I merely want you to do what you do with aspects. I believe you all can force a vision sometimes by simply focusing on an object.
Yes, and you've brought me paper. Where's the flesh? Where's the blood?
You can do it with paper.
Ugh, that's so boring. Just a drop will do. One itty-bitty
Well,
drop.
I don't need you to see the drop that. Well, here's the do the homeless people first, please. Can you just do the thing that I'm asking you to do?
No, you do the thing I ask you to do.
He
You
is just
Listen,
gonna like.
If you
rub
want to
the
explain
temple.
to the
I'm
prince why
having
you're
so
being
much
so
fun.
difficult, I just need you to show me where these homeless people died, and then I will give you what you desire after that. You will not know any more information that you need to know in the situation.
He holds out his hand as though to shake.
I'm not shaking your hand.
No shake, no deal.
Just
I
shake his
can't
hand.
just trust your verbal promise.
Verbal promise. I am a Banu Hakim. I believe in the uphold of order and laws. I assure you that I will give you the information that you need after this. Merely focus and look at these people and tell me where they died.
Word of law, words of man, words of kin. I deal with deals. You want
You're not
a
a
vision?
demon.
You shake. Not a demon. Simply an artist. One that can see. One that can tell. People are my specialty. And if you want me to people, either abide by what I ask and shake, or no deal.
Just shake his hand, Haywood, please. I'm so frightened.
Why are you frightened? Here. Well,
Vasilisa
I don't...
like tentatively reaches her hand forward.
There you go. There's a handshake.
He will grip your hand in a death grip.
Vasilisa
his,
does it back and
Old
says,
man death grip.
Vasilisa also grips it back and says, "Ah, yes, arm wrestle. Go, go, go." And starts pushing it down.
His hand will go limp and say,
Okay.
I do not battle with women. What am I?
Vasilisa
Am I a
grips his hand
misogynist?
harder because she has relentless grip or uncanny grasp, whichever one it is that is for organics, and says, say that again?
And he's a little
Am
bit
I
weird.
my
It's just
father? I do not battle with women. Yes, yes, you can make deals, head of households, sure. Nowadays, people do whatever they want with that. But I will shake on it no further. No fighting, no contest of strength.
Vasilisa reluctantly pulls her hand back and starts muttering curses under her breath in Romanian and flexing really hard.
all right. Now tell me what you know about these homeless people.
Very well, very well.
I pat Vasilisa's arm. That
Did I
was
do that
very
right?
brave, you touching that man.
Wait,
You can rouse twice
is
because you're Ansley. You can rouse twice. So do it again and
I
hopefully you
still have
fucking
a really
succeed.
big picture of
Alright,
Count
perfect.
Chocula.
Now
on
do
the
intelligence
screen.
plus aspects. And the DC for this is going to be 4.
difficulty 4.
You gotta be kidding me.
That's still a success.
Yeah, I
You
know.
gotta be kidding me.
Alright, hold on a second.
See,
I will send you
How
what
do you get credit? It's criticals where every single success is like a.
No, it's just a crit is when you get a 10 and it'll show you a little star next to the Ankh.
Bully this
Yeah,
man.
oh wait,
but like you just need one for it to be a critical success, or
No, a crit it just increases the total. So
okay, gotcha,
yeah,
gotcha,
yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
question. Does my hunger still go up by 1?
No.
No,
Just
if
only
you
if you
pass your rouse check, you don't. It doesn't go up.
Okay, cool. I see, I smell, I feel. Many places, hard to place. And you see his hands go up to his head as he concentrates. Pain, gore, bones, flesh, blood flying. You're being devoured. What devours you? Is it kind? Is it humans? Cannibals? Some wild animal? No. Garou. They use your tendons to floss their teeth. They chaw your flesh, decide it's not to their taste, and have you raw. And they drink and drink your blood. It is a gruesome end. Why don't you turn to ash and let it end? Instead, they have you whole and in parts. Fill their bellies. What are you doing, my friends? Why do you go down this path and let them feed on you? When will it end? My recommendation to avoid this perfect picture is to try a different route. Try again. You see him take a nail and trail it down this cheek as though he's crying, but he's not actually crying. Instead, he looks enamored by the vision.
Ugh.
Now, blood. I need blood.
Here's a werewolf hand.
Before you give it to him, Key will hold the hand as if he's going to go try to shake this guy's hand with it, in case he requires a handshake for each thingy
Uh,
that he's gonna check.
he's gonna grab the hand as though to shake it, but when he instead he's gonna pull it away and use his grip on it to lick at the stub.
Ugh. You must bounce on it. This fucking guy. Jack, I'm so glad you're here. I need to get away from this man. I need to get away from this freak. God, this is hilarious.
Reduce your hunger to 1, and then do your rouse checks again. You did it wrong.
Crazy style. You must lick on it.
Are you doing it right? Because your hunger's set to 2. Your hunger needs to be 1. Now do your rouse checks.
Okay, only one pip is red, right? That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, because you didn't actually fail anything, so your hunger should still be 1. So
All right.
do it again.
Wow.
Why is it still set to difficulty 2? There we go. You're fine. All right. Now give me
Oh.
aspects plus intelligence.
Okay.
Ooh, a messy crit. Okay, I'll tell you what you get.
Also, Ian, with the vision thing, you can also just give a vision free of charge.
Really?
Yeah.
You add
This is
storytelling discretion.
yeah, it's at the storyteller's discretion. Jack can just focus in on something to force a vision, but you at any moment could just be like, you also see this. If like pieces are connecting.
He's doing Spirit's Touch. That's what I'm having him do.
Oh, Spirit's Touch. I'm talking about the vision, the other one, the vision one.
I'm having him do Spirit's Touch at level 4 because it gets you way more shit.
I know, but what I'm saying is for the vision one, you can also
Premonition
just
is
give
the one
him
you're
a
talking
vision.
about.
Yeah,
let me
you
see,
can
let
also
me-
just give him a vision.
Let me
It's
see.
at your discretion.
Okay, I see. Well, we're gonna do Spirit's Touch because we're doubling down on this. Also, the guy licked a stub, so.
Stub liquor.
Alright, that is what you see. Count Chocula.
You just hear him smack his lip.
Ugh.
I see, I smell, I feel, I stand. A place shrouded in pale, synthetic light. Ugh. Paintings, sculptures, things of the crescent. Things of the fertile crescent. An earthen place. Nicely decorated. I would pay their decoratist extra. What, do you expect me to tell you more? Now, more blood, more places to see, people to be.
I don't have any on me.
He takes a little bit of the blood he collected from the guru from earlier, and he goes, "The last thing I require for you to take a look at. All right."
How do you present it to him?
He just gives you a vial of blood.
I don't like the way you asked that.
Give him a vial of blood.
Yeah.
Oh,
What are you gonna do,
Jesus.
Jack?
You say him, pull out a spoon.
No.
No!
Pops the cork of the vial.
No, don't do it,
Pours it
Jack!
out into
Like he's
Pours it
taking
out into a spoon.
Robitussin.
And like you see before you do this, he goes, "Put the blood back in the vial."
Well, he needs to.
No,
He just
I
stares
need-
at you
No,
mid-pour.
No, so he goes. So Edward goes. First of all, I need that blood later to do the proper ritual. You don't need to drink the blood to get a vision. Touch it, put it back in the vial.
Okay, so he's staring at you mid-pour. There's like a couple drops in the spoon, and he stops pouring. And while making full eye contact, his tongue snakes out, dips
Dude,
into small
What's
droplets.
hilarity? What's hilarity? Hayward's putting his hand and just taking the spoon and vial back.
Alright. But he did taste it, so you just hear him go,
No, Celerity's fast as fuck. Celerity's supernatural speed, brother.
I'm really sorry,
Yeah, but that
but
tongue,
you
though.
can't beat Count Chocula when it comes to getting to flavor. Okay, so he wins.
But do we still have
I
enough
will,
blood
I
for the
will, I
ritual?
will speed roll this. I will speed roll this.
Dude, you
Ian.
still have your blood for your ritual, and he got to do his creepy
No,
bit. We're all happy.
No, this is in character. Haywood would not allow this motherfucker to contaminate his blood sample with his creepy ass tongue. No.
Okay, give me a celerity check then.
It is a creepy tongue, Ian.
All right, what am I rolling against him?
It'd probably be Dex versus whatever you want, and then he has to make
I'll do dexterity plus celerity because that's what he's using for these.
okay, and then give me Dex contest. I swear to God, if Count Chocula beats you at this,
If Count Chocolate beats me, then he's gonna have to really think about his life choices.
Dex him whatever you want, Jack.
Can I insight his movements?
No, you're gonna have to do Dex and then another attribute. Well, actually, let me look at your sheet. Wait, are you gonna try to like anticipate his movements or some shit? Is that what you're trying to do? Okay,
Yes.
yeah, I'll give it. Okay,
You
Dex and
ninja shit?
insight. Yeah, Dex and insight. I'll give it.
I understand.
Oh my God.
Let's see.
Come on, Count Chocula. I fucking believe in you. Come
Wait,
on.
it's not letting me add
You won't be able. I don't think you're able to combine. Well, no, you
Click.
can. You
Oh,
can
there we
do
go.
it.
I have
Click
to
on
click.
Insight
Yeah,
first.
I got it.
I swear to God, I swear to God,
Hey, Captain.
I swear to God.
Hey, Captain. We're playing Vampire the Masquerade.
Ah!
Damn it.
Did someone say something about Count Chocula?
Yeah.
Yes, I Jack he's a mensch, is what he is. And he's
Yeah.
scaring all of us.
You know what?
Chicken butt.
Do I wanna blood search this?
Yeah, you can to reroll if you want. Now, Blood Surge.
Nah. I'll
No,
leave it
do
as
it.
is.
No, do it. Do it. Come
Okay,
on.
you know what?
You're
Fine.
not going to be back in the game again. Fucking do it. It'd be hilarious. Haywood will never recover from this. like,
You lie.
May I introduce you to my favorite phrase, fuck it, we ball?
he didn't
Nope.
do it.
Possible bestial failure.
Okay, fine. Are you going to allow him to simply place a drop on his finger and then use that to catch his resonance?
Yeah, no. So before he puts his tongue in, Hayward has like the blood vial and thing, and he carefully pours the blood into the thing, and he leaves like a tiny bit, and he just flicks it on Count Chocula. Here, take it. You don't
Catch.
even need. You don't even need to drink the blood. That's unnecessary. It's a touching ability.
Look at how I'm dressed.
Yes,
I'm
yes, and the
necessary.
tongue is a touch.
You fucking drama queen.
That's tasting.
So, you flick a drop of blood on him, it lands on his cheek, and he just uses a finger to rub it into his cheek.
Icky.
You know
Okay.
what? Key is reminded really well to use this time while he waits to pull out the little Tide pen from his pocket and start going over some of the worst stains on his white shirt with it.
Yeah, his white.
Actually, Count Chocula's attendants are here at the ready to press and dry clean your clothes in the next 5 minutes if you want.
Great.
Oh.
Do you just strip naked and just give them all the stuff? Like, here you go. Like,
Yeah, I could do that. I'm just holding on to the stuff that was in my pockets in my hands now. Not a care in the world.
I usually don't do this because my penis touches the ground. Okay, so Count Chocula, give me your intelligence plus aspects check.
Alright.
I swear to God, the things I have to deal with. Like,
Listen, Hayward's just a serious nonsense motherfucker. He knows what you need to do. You don't need to lick it. That's like unnecessary.
okay,
We
he
don't
actually.
believe in sense.
1 second. Counterpoint. You're dealing with Malkavian.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
and
fine.
He's fucking
And-
Count Chocula, dude. Like,
Dude, listen. You can do all the theatrics that you need to do. He knows you don't need to do them.
He's playing. He dresses up like a fucking cereal mascot. Let him have fun.
Listen, Hayward is all about letting other people have fun when it's not in front of him or anywhere near him.
I understand. He's
Alright,
so
so-
icky.
So it's not just that he's dressed up as Count Chocula.
He is.
He's
Count
sponsored Count
Ah.
Chocula.
Chocula. Oh no.
That makes sense.
Count
Can't
They
Chocula is
molded
based on
Count
him.
Chocula after him. Yes, exactly.
Yes! Mags and I are on the
He's
same
the
wavelength.
founder.
He is the Count Chocula.
I mean, he got all
I
his money from
understand.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Man, I understand why his name could be pronounced as Bully Me. Mr. Bully
Offhandedly,
Me.
while his eyes are unfocused, he corrects you and says, "My name is Bully this one."
Ugh.
Oh, gross, he's Dutch.
Ugh. No, he's a South African. Even worse.
Mm.
I see. I see.
That's how you know
I
he's evil.
feel. He wraps his arms around himself and shivers a
Ugh.
little. Ah, I see. This werewolf, it fears. It's afraid of upsetting Mama. Mama can't be made mad. Gotta head back to Mama, to the art gallery. Apologize. His tail hangs between his legs. He's supposed to be a good boy, and he has failed.
All right,
Mm.
thank you.
It's. You see him tilt his head. Pretty nice art gallery. I mean, the artist could definitely do some extra work. Realistic. They have a keen eye, but yeah, I'm not one to judge, but the scene of a desert ain't much.
Mm.
And they should stop painting Kindred. Kindred should paint Kindred. What are they? Some sort of fetishist?
Ian, do I remember like seeing anything about an art gallery in any of the dossier?
There is
It's
a fame.
dossier.
There's a. It is. There is one art gallery in the dossier. The party told you about a particular horrifying woman they came across called
Yeah.
Francesca Caterina, and she owns an art gallery in town called the Bromeliad.
Vasilisa
Um,
sighs dreamily and
can-
says, Francesca.
Uh,
Oh no.
Henward's gonna take out his phone and take a look at the art gallery's online like website to see if he sees any of the paintings that Bully Me is talking about.
You look up some of the stuff that's set up for sale, and there is an unmistakable print of what seems to be the coterie in a small field in an oak tree.
Okay. He takes that and he goes, "Thank you, Bully Me. Oh, your payment is what would you like?"
The hand.
He
like
he lifts up
points
the
to
hand
one of us. I want
and
that
shakes
one.
it so that the wrist flails.
Okay.
Wait,
All right.
we can't just give him that hand, can we? Don't we still need it for the ritual?
No, we need the blood that I currently have for the ritual
Yeah, you
on
can
the
give him
blade
that.
and in the vial.
We
Oh,
are
Oh,
we
sorry. Let me help.
real quick. He like
fine.
mind if I see that hand real quick?
He looks sad as he hands it back. Wrist first.
He takes
Ugh.
He takes a knife, cuts off the thumb, takes it, and hands it back to you. Here.
He'll take it and pump his fist as though like celebrating a success.
Yes.
Just in case we need fingerprints for a later date.
Thank you.
All right, let's go, you three.
Right, we
Nikos has stopped shaking, but he's deeply uncomfortable. The
That's
just,
biggest
Lisa.
little man grimace on his face.
just you wait, buddy.
Vasilisa gently reaches for his hand. It's
I
okay.
do love the fact that Hayward has shown up and he has like gotten was like, all right, let's get this shit done with.
Yeah.
Presumably, we are waiting for our dry cleaned clothes to be returned. We're not just walking out naked.
They're already done.
I'm not naked.
Great.
No, Kian's naked.
I'm not
He
naked.
was, and now he's putting his clothes back on. His perfect, clean white turtleneck.
Oh my
Nikos
God.
gave them everything
nerd.
except his hat.
They actually managed to restore some of the color to your shepherd's cap, and you're impressed.
Oh. You gotta keep these dudes on retainer.
You know what? Some kind ain't half bad. Like,
Yeah.
all right. So, where are we going now, gang? Do you want to go do your ritual, Hayward?
Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna pretty much sit down, do this ritual, but he's gonna pretty much tell them to start driving to the art gallery, and he's gonna start doing the ritual in the backseat of his car.
Sure, go ahead.
Who's driving?
Oh God, Kian. Kian's the only one who knows how to drive.
Yeah.
All right, Kian, you're gonna be driving the car. You got your driving gloves on, your driving goggles on.
Yep.
At least I can drive, just not well.
It's because she's
she
Romanian.
can drive well enough, but she keeps getting distracted by the radio.
Yeah.
To
Eyes on
follow
the
the
road.
text, the margin of the ritual test. What the fuck is it? Is this, the ritual?
She's guilty of scrying.
Okay, so
while
I need to make a
driving.
ritual. I need to make a ritual roll. How the fuck do I make a ritual roll?
I think that's just your occult check, isn't it? Here, wait a minute.
I feel like it would just be the thing in blood sorcery, would it not?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Just go ahead and do that. I'm not gonna look it up later. Who cares?
Okay. Right. Would it be the burning of what the fuck does ritual roll mean here? Words. Oh, intelligence plus blood sorcery.
Perfect. Set the DC at. Oh, never mind. I was
Oh
gonna
no.
say, I was gonna
So
say
the way that it
4.
works is that I make that roll, the ritual roll goes through. I now need to make a survival plus what the fuck was it? Sorry, I'm like having it up. It's the survival plus intelligence against a difficulty equal to a 6 minus the margin of the ritual test. So I
1.
just need to make a survival roll of 1.
If you somehow manage to beef this, I will never stop making fun of you. Yeah.
I mean, it's possible because I don't really have anything in survival.
Okay, we'll go ahead and do your survival.
Oops,
What
got my
are
own
you
D&D.
fucking kidding me?
You fucking cursed me, Ian. I'm gonna rouse my
You're gonna
blood.
rouse the dude again.
How could you do that to a friend,
Yeah.
Ian?
Okay, now you
And
do
then
it
I'm
again.
gonna, and then I'm just gonna do it again. Ian, shut up! Don't make him nervous. You're making Hayward
You're
nervous.
scaring him.
I swear, it's
There
not
you go.
normally like this. It's just cold. It's like it's August.
Alright.
Like,
All right. So he has a thing, but he assumes that as the trail leads back to the art gallery.
okay, you arrive in front of Bromeliad. You can see the windows are full of goons moving boxes and what have you around. As you examine the area, Hayward, you can see your ritual has illuminated to your eyes only a faint trail that scanters up the building, and you can see the faint, distinct remnant of claw marks that seem to have been repeatedly put into the side of the building that scale up the skyscraper a good 30 stories and disappear into the mist.
Jackson, sorry, he's gonna take out his phone and call Jackson.
Yeah.
Hello, Prince. I have located where the werewolf that attacked us has appeared. I believe it's at Francesca's art gallery.
Well, that's definitely a development, but stranger things have happened. Well,
How well do you know this kindred, my prince?
Francesca Caterina is a guru, and she's actually our chief money launderer. So I would be rather upset if she was up to something a little nefarious. So,
Wait, is she also a werewolf or no? Wait, I'm moving.
she's a werewolf, yeah. Francesca Caterina
Alright,
is
got
a guru.
I thought she was a changeling.
Okay, gotcha.
No, she's a
Am
guru.
I nuts?
No, she just gives off vibes of a changeling.
Yeah.
She has
she
intense
does.
fey
It's the
energy.
hat.
My prince, in this situation, I assume that you don't want us to jump to conclusions. Find information and report back to you.
Keep it quiet and make no sudden movements, and keep me apprised. Also,
Understood.
I've gotten the drop on your information. After you investigate, are you going to be looking around her art gallery? Where are we going here?
I am a master of stealth, so I will be perusing to make sure this is exactly what it needs to be, and report back to you.
Perfect. Apprise me when you're ready, and I'll see to it that you get your Tremere materials. And he hangs up.
Understood. He steps out the cart and goes, "All right, you all. Oh, here is good at stealthing around.
Literally no one.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything in stealth.
Okay. And he
I have
closes the
2 in
door.
stealth.
He
I have
Huh.
one in
closes-
stealth.
he closes the door and just starts walking towards the building and like seemingly disappears in front of your eyes.
There it goes again.
As Lisa shrugs and follows him until he disappears and goes, "Oh,
Just walks into a
so
wall.
real
Oh my!
Just walks into a
so
wall.
real quick, Ian, handful of things you should know. I do have silence of death, so I make no noises. I am invisible because of unseen passage, and I have ghosts in the machine, so cameras cannot pick me up.
All right, cool. So why don't
yeah."
you help your allies also get upstairs so that we can all go towards the MacGuffin?
I mean, I was just gonna take a look, and I'm not trying to engage with the enemy at all. I'm just taking a look to confirm that this is like the werewolf that attack us is in this building.
Okay. Go ahead and give me some checks to scrutinize really quick.
So stealth dexterity or
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah.
okay, plus my obfuscate, so 6 successes.
Perfect. You canvass the building for about, I don't know, 15 minutes. And I'm going to assume that you tell the coterie what you are doing so that you don't just leave and start wandering
Yeah.
like unchained
Well, he
dogs.
just like he just said. He said, "I'm
Unleashed
gonna go take a
Kava.
look around, stay in the car."
Okay. You scrutinize the whole thing. You even track the path up to her suite. And
Well,
there's...
let me correct myself. I'm gonna go for her security room, like with her cameras and stuff.
Okay, you go to her security room. There's nothing on the cameras.
Is there anything in nothing on the cameras right now?
No.
Are they recorded by all? Like, does she have like a record of them?
Yeah. You want to rewind?
Okay. No, I am going to use the blood sorcery ability. What the fuck is it? Sorry, Secure Secrets. I can unleash relevance of my blood, prime to look, allowing to investigate vast amounts of text or volumes or security like cameras and stuff like that.
Okay. You do so.
So yeah.
You do so,
So
and you catch a glimpse of the
rouse
werewolf
check.
rounding to the top of the penthouse suite and disappearing into its interior.
I'm pretty much I'm like rewriting to see has this werewolf appeared here normally? Has like what's like who like any noteworthy faces? Anybody like anything out of the ordinary? He is trying to see as much as he possibly can.
The werewolf appearing here would be an unusual occurrence. You scrolled back 2 weeks, which is far back as it goes, and this is the only time it has entered here.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right then.
Weirdo.
So I confirm that the werewolf is there. Awesome. Hayward, and they're in the penthouse. There's nobody else anywhere else, right?
Correct. There's goons downstairs in the art gallery, but they're just packing up art and moving stuff around.
Gotcha. I'm gonna make my way to. Is there like an office area by chance?
Yeah, she has her office down on the art gallery floor.
Okay, he's gonna make his way down to the office area, and he's going to look for invoices and possible places that she has shipped or businesses that she has been handling with in the past couple of like weeks or so. Once again, scaring the blood ritual to absorb the room of all the noteworthy information.
Give me your check. Rouse check.
Yep.
Perfect.
Success.
You scour over it. There's a variety of random invoices, just rich people buying art. It looks like she's been purchasing an unusual amount of things from the British Empire recently. Maybe mainly artifacts from Acadia, Babylonia, Sumeria, stuff from the Fertile Crescent. You realize that is what the Fertile Crescent that Count Chocula was referring to was.
Uh-huh.
As you parse through it, you also see there's some construction invoices. Oddly enough, it looks like she's been supplying just some paintings to a Hervo construction, which seems to be operating over by the docks or on the other side of town, over by the Chicago River. Aside from that, nothing terribly strange.
Okay. He takes his information and he is pretty much going to leave.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, also, before I leave the camera room, he's gonna take whatchamacallit, a copy of the werewolf going into the penthouse.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, and then he's gonna head back to the. He's gonna kind of like just appear in the car. So like I'll allow the other PCs to have like a conversation that he just rudely interrupts.
So,
Yeah, and sometimes you can be born without bones.
What? Oh,
No,
That's so crazy. We never saw Cal like that back home.
hmm How was it?
Okay.
Don't do that again.
Sorry, I forgot to
It's
turn it off for
okay.
you all. Oh, here. So he has. This is a tape showing the wolf going into Francesca's penthouse in case she tries to deny it. And nothing else noteworthy besides that werewolf being up there. He does have a construction site that she's been providing some paintings with some other clients and whatnot. He's gonna review the dossier and see if any names match up with any names that he saw in the main office area.
No.
Okay. He's gonna call Jackson.
Yeah.
wonder.
My prince, I have proof of the guru that attacked us reporting into Francesca's office.
That's concerning.
Ray.
I'll send out a team to hunt her down. As for the time being, I don't believe we should leave that penthouse unscoured. Are you amenable to entering and seeing if there's any evidence of life and it's clear doing a little bit more investigation?
Perfectly fine with that, but I need the information that the Treme provides you about dealing with this werewolf. The one that seems to be disappearing in and out of reality.
Well, there's this little thing called the Umbra. It's the spirit realm of the Guru, and they have the tendency to enter in and out of it. One of the telltale signs is a kind of bleach stench, like ozone, whenever they enter and leave. If you're in a place and it smells real bad and suddenly you get a hint of bleach but you don't see a bottle around, I suggest you leave.
Well, how do we kill it while it's in this mode?
Oh, when it's in the spirit realm, it's in the spirit realm. As for your guru seemingly shrugging off silver rounds, the Tremere have come up empty. It's going to take a little bit longer for me to parse that one. As soon as I figure out, I'll get back to you on that. But if you smell bleach, run for the time being.
No mages of any kind?
All we have is the diviner. He's over in Evanston. You can see him, but it'll be tough to get over there with the military blockades at present.
Fair enough. All right then. Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah. No, that'd be it.
All right, perfect. Well, I suggest you investigate the suite. Just go up there, do what you have to do, see if anyone's in there, and if it's empty, take the risk and see what you can find.
Understood. As he ends up the phone call, looks at the rest of the group and he goes, "Okay, so, trying to think about how to get you all up to the suite."
I have to wonder.
Hmm.
In case, just kind of marvel aloud. A simple command to run back home. Did we really send him back to base? Or back to the one who, whatever it's called when werewolves do their embracing?
I assume the home means that
Oh.
this is where he sleeps. Either Francesca's his mate, or this is just generally when he sleeps. They make sure that their scent isn't tracked to their base. But this is perfectly fine. Our goal here is not to kill this guru, as he's a part of the terrorist organization. If it happens, we can still ask him questions, but it'd be better for him to lead us to where exactly we need to be.
Aye.
Alright. Now, he is going to... he's gonna pretty much say, keep your phone handy on you, and whenever I send you a text, be ready to follow my exact instructions. Understood?
Yeah.
Aye.
He's gonna head back inside. Once again, going invisible. Go up hunger. And he's just pretty much just gonna go to the security room and try to give them as accurate of details to avoid guards to, I guess, help their stealth strikes.
Okay. You collect a dossier and you discover that the upper penthouse suite and the other areas are actually on a rather strict lockdown, and there's absolutely no guards up there at all.
Oh, I meant like getting them up there.
Oh, you could just shimmy up a drain pipe on the back end of the 3rd floor. It's not that hard.
Okay.
And then
Great.
take the service elevator.
We do that then, I assume.
All right, it's a stealth check and it's like a DC 2. Just don't do anything like really dumb.
Us.
We would never. The next scene, the gang nukes into Chicago. Like,
No. No. Yeah.
All right.
The coterie eliminates all life. Whoops.
Again.
Oh
Listen,
I mean,
man.
that's like not a problem anymore, but
Billy Mays Mansion. Yeah, everyone just give me a self check. Do I need to do it?
mm-mm. I got it.
Ian, could you do mine for me? I'm trying to fill my stuff back in.
Yeah, you're fine, of course. So
Thank
stealth.
you.
And
I'm so scared. I want to. I'm clicking on it.
Billy
Bastard.
Mays, he's a revered descendant.
And you too can get eternal life for the low, low price of 19.95.
You
Gee.
guys!
What?
No, this is Max from what?
No, it was. I highly recommend this. Actually, Nicholas did great.
No, Nicholas.
Yay!
Yeah.
Actually,
No, not Nicholas.
Vasilisa.
It's Lisa.
Vasilisa did fucking great.
Beat your
Manu,
crit.
Oh, thank you.
as you get up there, Manu goes, I almost didn't hear you coming. Impressive.
It's like they never do. Like.
I have subtlety.
Okay, so anyway, Vasilisa's messy critical is actually her giving Kian a very polite boost up to the level, so I'm going to give them a pass.
Thank you.
And you all take the service elevator with a pronounced ding, and you find yourself on the top floor in Francesca Caterina's suite. I can already feel the anxiety creeping into Max's body. Like,
You feel lust creeping into Vasilisa's body?
yeah, true.
Wait.
you
Before we
hear-
get off the wait, no. So before they would get off the elevator, Hayward's like, let me head up there first to make sure that no one's up there, and then you guys can come up when I give you the signal.
Okay, you shimmy up the elevator shaft. Give me a stealth check.
I'm so afraid.
I mean, what if there's like the French up there or something? It could be terrible.
Ooh, I will rouse the blood.
You're fine with the 3.
I'm fine with the 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's no one up here. You get up there, you scrutinize around, and realize the place is just empty. There's no one here. There's nothing. As a matter of fact, there's a faint layer of dust on a lot of stuff in here. It doesn't look like she hasn't been up here in a while.
I'm gonna take a look at the blood trail. Does the blood trail lead up here at all?
No, there's no blood at all. There is, however.
No. The blood trail from the ritual to illuminate the trail of the prey.
Yeah, it leads to this suite. Actually, it doesn't lead through this suite. You can see the trail outside the window, crawling around the side of the building to the roof, and that seems to be where it ends.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Hayward's gonna grab the rest of them to come upstairs, and he's gonna take a soft look around.
An ocular pat down if one will.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Dun, 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 dun.
Wow. No, he's fucking blind as a bat.
You're just razzle dazzled by how expertly curated this entire space is.
Understandable.
Everything has a place where it's supposed to be. Such order in this room.
It's sublime beauty and order. Hold on a second. There's like a long, elaborate segment here. Apparently, I didn't copy pasta. Oh, here we go. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, anyone else want to do an awareness check, or are we just going to be razzle dazzled by the fact that Francesca
No,
Caterina
we're-
apparently pisses and shits in here? And no, you cannot not beeline to the toilet.
Can you wait, did I do one?
No.
Okay, give me okay.
I'll do
Sorry,
it for you.
Thank you.
Awareness, and let's do resolve.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Goddamn, y'all are just beefing it.
Key is really hungry.
So visual failure is you succeed, but something's just faintly off. So if you want to roleplay, because you actually got the highest one, what is off about what you look around in here? What do you do that's faintly wrong?
We don't
You just.
we don't have time for these luxuries.
What luxuries are you talking about?
He's just
I
gonna
think he's
gesture
just
at the
kind of-
room. And his whole posture is just very cranky, right? Normally, he's a relatively approachable person, but well, this is not a social situation, at least I really hope not. You can immediately tell that if you did not know him, he's giving off that same air as like the guy on the bus who's talking to himself
Oh
and you just
dear.
stay away from.
Hmm.
You guys already know Keith, so I guess it doesn't matter, but he's hangry.
Can I like check and see if I have like a blood bag on me?
I imagine you do, but does Kian have a preference? Is it AB negative? O positive? What do we got here?
Oh, yeah,
What's
you're a
Kian again?
weirdo.
Ventru, so I
Oh,
don't
you
think
can't
he
drink
can
it
be a
drink
very
from blood bags.
Yeah, it needs
Yeah,
to be a very specific type of blood, and you can't drink bagged blood.
Oops.
Yeah.
He's prissy. All right, so Kian, as you mumble through your,
Whoops, did not mean to click that.
that's fine.
More, please.
As you mumble through your disdain, you can see that there is a staircase leading to the roof. And as you clock your way across, you see that there is a kind of there's a large spread, an enormous spread of photographs across various decades lining the wall.
And that just
I'm sorry,
pisses
a
you
what
off.
blinding the wall?
There is a spread of photographs lining the wall.
Weird. What are they of?
The one thing you seem to clock is right at the top is a photograph of Francesca Caterina herself, who seems to be adjacent to another relatively tan woman who seems to look vaguely related to her, and it seems to go outward and down to what are seemingly mothers and fathers and uncles and great grandparents. It seems to be a reverse family tree with her on top. And as it goes out, it branches out further and further and further, and you see photos spanning from the invention of photography, and down at the bottom are some older, more bespoke, smaller paintings, like things from the 1700s to the late 1600s, right down there at the bottom. It's an enormous spread, and it covers the entire wall, which is about 10 feet tall and about 10 feet wide. And it's been meticulously arranged with little coiling branches of trees and other things. And you even note that the trees and branches and leaf motifs are actual plants that seemingly have been painstakingly planted, transferred, and kept alive in here in a fairly elaborate hydroponics system.
A weird bitch.
You can give me
That's what he said.
an awareness
Sorry,
check.
what a weird bitch.
Ian,
What?
manners.
You can give me an investigation check.
Alright.
Anyone can, if you're looking at the thing. It's on the way upstairs, so I imagine everyone looks at it. So.
Yeah.
Vasilisa is gazing at the top photo of Francesca and the other woman and says, do you think that's her wife? Do you think she's
Oh wow.
single?
That's gonna break
Aroused
Key
blood.
out of.
Go ahead.
I was
Wow.
gonna say Vasilisa's comment is gonna break Key out of his
Remember, you do it twice because you're Ancillary.
his crankiness, and he's
All
just
right.
gonna giggle.
This is
there you go.
investigation?
Yeah.
Oh no.
This one requires a bit of a keen eye to get this one. Ooh, there we go. Let's see what else everyone else does. Come on, Vasilisa, beat
Am
him
I
at his own game.
supposed to add... Okay, so hang on. This is skill plus attribute, and then am I adding a discipline?
No, unless you want
Okay.
to. Unless you have like aspects or something, then generally.
No, I don't.
Our resident psyker is out today.
And we are adding
He would've been so good in
hunger
this
dice now, right?
situation.
What was that?
We're doing hunger dice now. That was what we were.
You always add those.
You always
Okay.
had those.
Whoops.
All right, so Kian and Hayward, as you're examining the various portraits, you stop at the bottom, and you notice a kind of an oddity. All of them, in the bottom spread of the portraits, have exposed arms, and they all seem to have a kind of strange coiled mark around their left arm, like they received really intense rope burn. And what's strange is as you move up the family tree, that mark seems to stay fairly consistent across the women in the family until it gets to about the 1920s or 30s, and then all of the women in the family suddenly start wearing sleeves and shirts in their photographs and paintings.
Huh.
Okay, so this means. So as Hayward sees this, he goes, hmm. He points to it to the other two that didn't notice the detail. He goes, notice, you notice the mark on the side of their skin, right? Bottom. Seems to go upward until about the 1920s, and they all start wearing long sleeves, hiding it.
Wonder what caused it. Can I like medicine and see if it's like a, it's clearly some sort of inborn birthmark, but could I determine what
Yes.
kind or?
Yeah.
I just want a medicine.
Strange.
I want to feel useful. Let's see. I wonder what attribute I'll use.
Could I do an investigation check to
Bink.
like make a? Oh, never mind.
Ooh.
What'd you get?
I got
6 successes.
6.
Jesus. Okay, so our Dr. Niklaus takes out his, little magnifying glass, scrutinizes and everything, and you reach the conclusion that the marks and all of the paintings and everything you can see are identical across generations. Identical. This can't be medical. This isn't something biological. This is something supernatural.
Or like a ritual that they do.
I'll say as much. Like, this is not something they were born with. They did this to themselves.
Hayward is going to like rush job and try to draw like a perfect. Oh wait, what am I doing? He's gonna take out his phone and take a picture.
Yeah. There's actually no camera
We have
phones
the
in this reality,
technology.
but
Damn it.
What do you mean?
you
What do
do
you mean
have a
there's no
camera.
What do you mean there's no camera phones in this reality?
I have a my home. This reality for this is extremely different from regular reality. There's
Oh,
no,
okay.
but you do have a camera, so you just take a photo,
I'll just take a photo. Yeah.
and you'll get it back in a week once
He
it's still processing.
is. He is going to. Well, in that case, he'll just take out a pen and paper and rush drop and just copy the exact look of the mark.
Okay, perfect.
He's gonna carefully walk around the room.
Okay. So you triggered
I
the
noticed
trap
there's like
on
a.
him.
Okay.
No, you
Well,
don't.
I
You're
mean,
fine. There's absolutely nothing in here. You're fine.
He's going to. Let me see something. To scour secrets, look for find hidden things.
What are you trying to find?
Here. I'm just looking for anything like hidden compartments. Let's see.
Investigation.
Yeah, I'll just roll investigation then. Okay. Yeah, he is looking for just anything around 2 successes.
Well, you did it. So you're just trying to find something hidden?
Something hidden.
Okay. You kind of parse around and everything and notice that the carpet is faintly askew in the bedroom. You flip it over, there is a loose wooden panel, and underneath it is a small wooden box.
I'm going to open the box.
You die instantly. Okay, so inside the box. Hold on.
Final death.
No, that was Pandora's box, you madman.
Oh no, what did it leak? What did it let out? Oh, cuck porn, huh? Wait, we didn't already
Oh,
have that?
Weird.
We don't have cuck porn in this universe.
It doesn't exist.
No.
Bad for all the cucks, I guess.
So at there's only one thing in, actually there's multiple things in here. There's a large bed of moss, and sitting atop of it is a kind of piece of petrified wood with what seems to be kind of a fossilized resin at the dead center. There is a hole at the top, and affixed through it is a kind of rope made of firm grasses that's been tightly coiled with a clasp seemingly made out of seems to be a retrofitted like clamshell almost. You look at it, and something about it just seems off. You can't put your
Okay.
finger on it.
Be odd, innit?
Another investigation check, I guess, then?
This would be a cult,
Occult? Okay.
which everyone is bad at.
What?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Ooh.
Well, because Key is hungry, his secondary stat for all of these things is stamina.
Oh, Mags, well, actually, I don't know.
Yes.
Did you apply cult and stamina?
I don't know. Are you asking me if I will do it or if you can?
Well, kind of both.
I have
Are
no
you
idea.
asking?
Well, because I can't remember. No, I think you can combine any two roles together as long
Yeah,
as
you
you
can
can
do anything
explain
as long
it.
as it makes sense. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't care. You can
Yeah.
both.
I switched to stamina from like intelligence or whatever else because I think that would make more sense as a roleplay choice. It doesn't make a mechanical difference in this instance, but
Huh. All right. All right, so Hayward. Let's see what we got here. There's a really long description for this. Oh shit. How do you investigate it? Are you gonna physically touch it?
Uh-oh.
He's gonna take out his
Careful.
knife. He's gonna take out his knife and slowly kind of flip it around without touching it because he can assume that if this was in a well-hidden box in the bottom of the thing and they just saw some weird supernatural shit, the last thing he wants to do is touch random things in the room.
True.
Smart
Great base.
man.
You flip it over and everything, and you can see that there's a very long scrawl of Akkadian writing on the side. You do not read Akkadian.
Oh, that's okay.
they're
Tower
Cajun.
Secrets does.
Wait, what does?
That's
Get 'em.
okay. This lady doesn't read at all.
Oh wait, never mind. No, this power does not impart the ability. Never mind. I did not read that part. It does not.
If there are any
I think
blood
I should-
rituals that allow you to understand Akkadian, you're about to break the entire game. Like,
Let's see. I think there is actually.
I highly recommend you look for it. So anyway, while you do that, the symbols are in Akkadian, and you can identify this as a red talon totemic sigil. So it belongs to the werewolf clan that kind of sort of believes that the kind should be exterminated and the earth restored to Gaia.
Mm-mm.
And this
these
particular
motherfuckers again.
these
Weird
particular
bitch. I knew it.
bad dogs need to be put down. So this particular amulet, you could tell based on the age and the petrification and the make, is preposterously ancient, and it may even be prehistoric. It is likely an ancient Guru heirloom.
Let's burn it.
Oh God, please do so.
Let's see.
Uh,
One with the blade. That's one I have. Nope, I don't really have anything that can do this, but
Make sure
I'm
not
gonna
breaking
take the
anything.
box.
Wait.
What?
Yeah,
Sorry,
we
you
want to be
first.
can.
You first.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm gonna take the box and we gotta go talk to and we could go talk to Treme people and just be like, hey, my niggas, take a look at this. Candy right this.
So I
Wait.
mean, go ahead. Go ahead.
What's
I'm so
Francesca's
sorry
gonna
to
do?
interrupt. Can we have the elevated thing and Count Chocula just walks out? I heard you needed someone who can read.
No.
I
No.
heard you
You're not
need somebody
breaking-
who can
No.
lick things.
No.
Key has a, I don't want to say MacGuffin, but no, I think he would be punished if he used it for something this small, despite the stakes.
What are you trying to do?
I'm not going to use it.
Wait, what are you trying to use?
I just remembered that I had a line to Heradistat.
Oh.
Hardestat. Obviously, I'm not going to use it for a translation.
Yeah. Well, let's see if the Treme can translate it first, and then if we need to, we can use your
We're not.
your.
You said I would be
I
dead.
never mind. Yeah. Yeah. No. Hey, we're just gonna pick it up and be like,
So you touch it?
walk with them and go. I mean, he's just taking the box. He's just picking up the
Okay.
box.
Hmm.
He's gonna keep it in the box. He's not gonna touch it, Ian. He's
Okay.
not
Yeah,
stupid.
Ian.
So anyway, not touching it actually triggers the curse. So what happens?
Actually-
No, you're fine.
So yeah, no. Hayward's gonna take it. He's gonna look at the group and go, "All right, I think we have everything we need in here." Oh wait, does she have like a home computer here?
She does.
Oh okay.
Let's
He
look at
does not. He's
embarrassing pictures.
Are any of you all good with any of y'all good with computers?
I think
Am
Kian
I?
is.
I have 3 in technology.
Decent.
Actually,
Yeah, Megs. I mean, Niklaus. I'm sorry.
I can try.
okay,
Yeah.
let me see what a Tech 3 can do really quick. Actually, just give me the roll and let me see if it works.
Okay. Bink.
What'd
I
you
have
do?
3 successes.
Tree? I think that should be enough. Let me double check here. the drought did this.
You can't blame it all on them.
Yeah,
Hey.
we're not even
I mean,
playing
shit, the Underdark's
that
full of
system.
goons.
You can only blame it on the Guru or whatever's
Yeah,
in this
dummy.
system.
The Guru did this.
The Guru did this. Francesca did this.
Jessica, she can do whatever she wants.
She can do whatever she wants.
She did this, and we're totally fine with it because we're Sims.
Uh-huh.
She's pretty.
She's so pretty.
Oh gosh, she wants to wipe out all human life and create some kind of weird fascistic werewolf regime. You know what? I'm
Oh
actually.
my god, she didn't get into art school, so now she wants. Sorry.
That would,
Lord.
Mags, I love you.
that would be extremely fucking funny though. Oh, here's a rejection
Werewolf
letter
Hitler.
from the Rhode Island School of Design. Oh no.
No, not Rhode Island.
Not RISD.
Why did you apply to Rhode Island? There's barely any spots there. 5 people live there.
So,
That's on
what
you,
was on
girl.
the computer? Did Francesca include all of her evil plans on the computer in the Google Docs? That's like linked to everyone else that needs them.
Please.
That'd be hilarious. So actually, okay, so you get in there, and you manage to brute force the computer to reset its lock, and it turns on. What would you like to do?
Can I
Look for
scour?
evil
Oh
plans.
god, I was
I
gonna
look
say I was
for-
gonna scour the secrets to computer.
Yeah, you
Uh,
know what? I could get in, but he has a better head on his shoulder, so I move over. Okay, here you go.
Also, I haven't explained what scour the secrets is. He cuts his hand and just lets his blood like slurkle around whatever needs to
We're
be
aware.
done.
We're aware.
Ew.
Well, at least I'm aware.
All right.
Niklaus is horrified, but only because he's a doctor.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Young vampires are so alarming.
I'm only like 100.
That's little to me.
Wait. Investigation, intelligence roll. 4
Perfect.
successes.
You scour through the computer, and computing technology in this universe is also really ass backwards. So it's like you're operating off of like MS-DOS or Windows 98. So you're crudely scrolling around through a desktop, checking the folders. There's nothing terribly damning in here at all. You actually scour through everything. It's just invoices and various other kind of dull things, a kind of record of her activities and things of that nature. You spot nothing outwardly suspicious.
Okay.
That's suspicious. To me.
Mm,
But I'm also not, as a
does
person,
she?
all there. So.
I'm gonna match up with the invoices from the downstairs office with the invoices in this one. Are there any differences?
They match up.
They match up perfectly. Okay. Yeah, I think he looks at the rest of the group and goes, "I think this is everything we need."
There's also the roof.
Oh yeah, there is the roof. Um,
That's where the werewolf trail ends.
The
Yeah.
Sorry.
So anyway, you are
So-
struck with the
so he
true
looks-
death as Cain himself drags you back to Gehenna.
he's gonna look at the group and he's gonna go, "Now the trail for the werewolf ends upstairs. So, do we feel like encountering a werewolf tonight, or do we believe
No.
that we have all the information that we have?"
I would like to go home and nap. But that's me. I'm just one vote.
I think this is something that will indeed require the whole team.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't want Yannick to miss out on the play.
Well, my thing is that I don't know if we need to engage with the werewolf tonight, especially because we have no way around that supernatural defense of theirs.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, well, we can
Do
go
I
home.
hear any movement upstairs at all?
Absolutely nothing.
Hmm. Hmm. The blood trail is ending upstairs, though, right?
Yeah, it's gone. It just ends up there.
Okay. So it's still probably up there.
If
Do we
it's
have?
up there, how do we not know if it's smelt us yet?
Yeah, by now it would be down here beating your asses to death.
I guess
Oh.
so. All right,
So
I guess we
maybe
can go
it's asleep.
upstairs. Yeah, I guess we can head upstairs then.
Okay.
We
If-
just
if-
go for a quick look, see if she has evidence of wife.
So you know she's single, man. Like,
Just, I
I
just,
I
Vasily
gotta
says, like,
know.
pushing her fingers together and looking around. I think it would help our investigation. Yeah, it would be good to know.
If
Okay.
If
oh,
it helps
I guess true. Knowing
Vasilisa's
that
morale, then it helps us all.
true, knowing her
Shall
martial
we?
status could perform noteworthy. At least someone for us to torture if we need to be. Okay.
do you think
Right.
Francesca
He
Caterina
does in
likes
fact
weak women?
laugh in character.
You are all very strange people. Why did I not make him French? I can't do a German accent at all. But I
Now
can
we-
do a bad French
Now
accent.
we could just retcon and say he was a French doctor the entire time.
He's from the Alsace-Lorraine region. That's why his name is German, but he
Oh,
sounds
there-
French.
perfect. That's exactly it. We're done. He's French now.
There it is.
Alright. So we head upstairs.
All right, perfect. You skulk upstairs. You're
We-
immediately attacked by 16 werewolves. Like,
Oh, thank God.
No. Correction. The group is attacked by 16 werewolves.
Except you. Except you.
Hayward is
well,
fucking
no.
disappear. Listen, Hayward just has to do unseen strike. No matter what, he just disappears and then just leaves.
You alight atop the roof. It is a delicately curated garden with various verandas overlooking the city. Ignore the weird machine to the left. It's not actually there. Don't get excited.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Pay no attention to the spooky fucky machine to the left of the map. You see a curated garden. There's like bees and butterflies fluttering around. Several of the night flowering plants have actually bloomed, and the air smells like honeysuckle, and it's delightful. And it's very quiet. As you exit out into the main veranda, you see before you an enormous tree with its vines curling across the delicately placed stone pavement. The tree is quite tall and seems to be an almost miniaturized version of a redwood or a sequoia that has been carefully planted atop the roof.
Wow.
Was that pretty?
Sorry. Wow.
What else would you like to investigate, King?
Hayward's just gonna walk around, take a noteworthy thing, see if he smells any bleach. He's mostly ignoring the garden. He's gonna investigate the rooms.
All right, give me an investigation check for the rooms.
Okay. Investigation.
All right,
3
perfect.
successes.
All right, does the gang go along with Hayward?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
We.
Duh.
God damn it. It's Francois and Nice all over again. You meander your way through the rooms and see that there's nothing really of note in any of them until you enter into the back room and notice that there is a mummified body in here on a basalt slab.
Oh
Oh.
boy.
Oh.
Oh, is that?
Wait.
Ooh.
Is it breathing?
No.
No.
It's
Oh.
mummified.
It's a mummy.
Oh, I mean,
there's large
I don't know.
jars of preserved blood lying around.
I go over to one of them and I really want to take a whiff, but I'm afraid of touching it.
You know, I could
I'm
go for
gonna-
a snack.
I'm gonna before we drink any of this, let's determine that they're first not vampire or werewolf, as that will be committing debauchery, and at that point, I would need to kill you.
I'd let
Right.
that happen.
Okay.
A call check.
I'm gonna do the blood ritual to see what type of blood each thing is.
Go ahead.
I get 2, right? Thing. Okay.
This is the power of Ancillary. Rolling your
All
rouse
right.
checks twice. I agree. An occult check. Oh, you just do it automatically?
Yeah, I
Alright.
just do it automatically.
This is changeling blood, which to vampires is a narcotic.
Okay. Wait, is it illegal for us to drink it?
What do you care? You're vampires. Are there cops in this room? like,
Well,
like-
I am the cop. Yes, there are cops in the room. I am the cop in the room.
It is not illegal.
feel
It
like-
is just highly
I am the
coveted.
cop in the room.
Oh, he passes it to them and goes, I don't know if any of you all drink this type of blood, but it is changeling.
Oh dear.
Seems like a bad idea at this. Seems like a bad idea at this moment.
Very
Leslie
true.
tucks it into her pocket for later.
But why
Well,
would they
well,
need changeling blood? Can I do an occult check to figure out what type of what they were using it for?
Yeah, DC would be 6.
I wonder if it wasn't. Oh,
I
wait.
think I could in theory make this.
Oh god, he's gonna
Hold
do
up.
it.
Let's give
I
it a
wonder
try.
if this is
I
not.
think
Maybe it keeps this for sentimental reasons.
I could in theory do this. Ah. Um,
Bless
Bless
you.
I'm gonna
you.
rouse check this.
Alright, go ahead.
I'm gonna try this again.
Wait, it's all rousing the blood? Oh, that has been.
Always has been.
Okay. Lock in, brother, lock in, brother, lock in.
Godspeed.
So close. It was so close.
So with the 5, the only thing you can recall about changeling blood is that it's a narcotic for vampires, and it gives you a very brief but intense boost to your ability to go unseen. Now everyone give me an
Oh.
awareness check.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Okay, I sort of got if everyone gets a 4. Way to go, Vasilisa.
Good job.
I figured you can't crit on hunger
Please go
dice.
through.
And
It's
Ni-
coming, I promise. It
Nicolas?
just my computer likes to think about my shit.
I understand.
Please let me be aware.
Are we coming to a point where we could take a brief powder room break?
We are actually,
boy.
after the next scene, we are actually probably going to close out for the evening because SJ has to go, right?
Okay.
Pretty soon, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Are you
So-
okay,
Door.
Libby?
Yeah, my back just really hurts.
All right, let's
I
just
hear
do
that.
this one final MacGuffin, and then we will end.
No, totally.
Okay, so
totally.
anyway, the lot of you smell an intense stench of
Oh no.
bleach. It
No.
wafts over
Oh,
the
no.
area like a wave, and you can hear a faint appearance beyond the veil. There is actually a air vent that leads from this room to the exterior, and you can hear several people arriving, creatures, something arriving out in the central courtyard.
Are we visible?
No, you're completely fine.
Okay.
Hayward is gonna do unseen the passage, and he's gonna go take a gander outside.
All right, perfect. All right, you can head outside.
Basilisa is just gonna stand menacingly by the two shorties.
Thank you. I'm gonna stand behind you and cling to your arm.
Oh God, help me, Mama.
Scared, Marissa Tomei.
Help me, Marissa Tomei. So you go outside,
Marissa Tomei.
and you see 6 figures. You see Francesca Caterina, which was identified to you by photographs, and 5
Mhm.
other figures who are foreign to you. They begin to converse with one another rather tersely in Akkadian. You parse the word Jackson coming from Francesca Caterina, but aside from that, you can't piece together anything else. Now, Kian and Kian alone, you can roll a check in order to parse through the Akkadian and pick up words that you know.
That's a cult, yeah?
No, just like imagine you hear someone speak a foreign language and you're trying to blot out the
Oh.
foreign language and parse together the words that you know because you know that those words do not belong to that language.
Got you. Alrighty.
Oh, it's like
That-
when my Cajun grandmothers would talk on the phone, and then you'd hear
It's like awareness,
dishwasher.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Wonderful.
But you don't know if dishwasher is Akkadian for execute them. So
Right.
perfect, perfect. You hear her saying Jackson, as well as a few other words.
I'm gonna sigh deeply. Take a moment, like just a moment, to think about whether or not an invisible guru could be in the room with us, and decide that the answer is no, because we would be dead if that were the case. And whisper to the others that I hear Jackson's name.
Mm-mm.
And you also
I'm
hear
kidding.
the other three words. That's all you could parse from the Akkadian speech.
And that I got rocket, full moon, and prion.
Oh shit. We don't fuck with those.
You not fuck with
You-
prions.
You say Prion and Niklas's face
Prion, sorry.
immediately like drops.
Give me an investigation check. And that would
Can I
only...
do medicine?
Yes, on account of hearing the word prion. Hayward, you can give me an investigation check.
Okie dokie.
Oh, suck my wiggly dick.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Sorry.
What do you want to know with your medicine check?
I want to. Well, Prion. Okay. Thinking of everything that we've gone through, I would just like to be like, Prions. Oh shit. Are they gonna like send up Prion, like aerosol Prions in a rocket and have it rain down? And if so, what kind of Prions might that be? Is that possible?
You will
I just want
recall...
to suss out the Prions.
You'll recall that I sent a lot of you a newspaper article, I think, several sessions ago, which talked about an unusual amount of low Earth orbit rocket explosions recently.
God, shitting me.
Oh,
Um,
I'm kid.
Key's just gonna whisper urgently, but like as gently as he can. I know you don't speak the language, Doctor, but surely some medical terms would be loan words in it in every language they're spoken in. Some universal. Do you hear anything else?
With the medicine and wits, I'll let them soak in and see if you pick up anything else. You pick up the following terms.
Oh dear. Let us see. You're DMing it?
Yeah, I'm sending it to you.
Okay. Wait. Oh boy. Oh Jesus Christ. I I relay this to my buddies. I say, yes. Wait, there's three words I hear. Catalyst, reagent, and antidote. This is not good. Better things have happened.
Now, Haywood, you focus your attention, and the only other word you can parse is antidote. And when you heard Francesca Caterina talk about that, she kind of pressed her hand to her chest, and you can see that she's wearing a coiled necklace with a glass vial around her neck.
Okay, Ian. So what? Okay. So what's gonna happen is Hayward is gonna take out his he's gonna kind of dip back for a second out of the way so they can't see his phone. Oh no, I have unseen passage. I can just use my phone. He's gonna text them and be like, start heading down.
Oh boy.
Okay. D'accord. We're gonna have to
It's
sneak.
on her chest, right?
You're led to that belief, yes.
How
Key will
how aware does she look? Does she seem like she about that life? Does she seem like she's a werewolf though, right?
These are 6 extremely powerful werewolves. Choose what you're about to do carefully.
Well, I was gonna say I can unseen strike to grab the fucking thing, and then I can blink away. I want to dine and dash that antidote.
I don't think that would end well.
It wouldn't end well, but I think we need to do it now if we can.
Oh my
That's because he's weighing out the risk to reward, and he's like, "This, if this is the antidote to whatever supposedly they're trying to plan, we don't know if there's another time that this is gonna happen." So, okay, let me think about this for a second. Okay, Ian, if I were so if they start heading down already, right? If
Yeah.
I were to grab the unseen strike and then blink away,
How far can you move with
I
blink?
I think. Let me double check here. I'm pretty sure blink is like. It says like you could. I think it says like you can go from one end to the room in like the matter of like an eye, like a matter of like a blinking. Like hold on, let me see here. Because unseen strike goes in the same concept as blink. Celerity, lightning strike. Here we go. On your aim, transversal, fleetness, blink. Swiftly closes on the foe, engaging or escaping the blink of eye. To an unprepared observer, the user almost appears to teleport. The rush of wind is the only sign of their passing. The vampire moves in a straight line towards a target, covering any distance under 50 meters, while still having enough time to perform an action such as an attack during the turn. If the terrain is in any way hazardous, you need to make a roll. Yeah, so it says that like uh, you assume that a dot of dexterity equals 9 kilometers per hour running flat out. You may have to know. Okay, no, of course not. What's saying that I move faster than Usain Bolt with it? So there's no like precise thing, but as a reference, it's like you do move faster than Usain Bolt.
That's pretty fast. That's like
Yeah.
29, 30 miles an hour.
35.
It's
I think.
45. It's 45 kilometers per hour.
That's pretty
So
fast.
you move faster than that.
Fast as fuck, man.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else you want to scrutinize? Because you can kind of tell they haven't seen you yet before you go in there.
Yeah. Well,
Because if
I
this goes
guess
bad,
DM,
Like super vampire traps.
I'm like Banu, like Hayward is looking for a second to think about it, and he's asking the beast inside, should he do this?
make a rouse check.
Okay.
Fail, you do it. Green, you do not.
Okay. Well, no. More of like he's listening to his inner voice to be like, inner voice being you. Should he or should he not do this? Because Hayward is caught because he's like, one, I can't miss an opportunity to get this possible ritual, to get this possible antidote. But at the same time, there's 6 powerful werewolves that could tear me asunder if I fuck this up.
No, they will. They not could. They will. You will die.
They will, yeah.
Like you will die unless you get insanely lucky. Like
Could I like aid his shit? Like we're out in the dark, right? I could oblivion like make him like a little. I could make it easier for him to get away. I guess.
I guess if a
Well-
lot of you wanted to like I don't know tee up onto the side of the balcony just in case you wanted to bail out your homie.
Yeah.
Could we do that?
I could Stygian shroud it.
Well, the issue here is that they're all werewolves, so they're all way faster than us. So like,
Yeah.
I was gonna say you guys can, yeah, I was gonna say you guys can dip away because I'm the only one who can possibly like outrun them in general.
I don't think you can outrun them.
Well-
Correct me if I'm wrong, werewolf super speed is faster than vampire super speed every time.
Well, unless they're using discipline powers. So like a base werewolf
they're-
is way faster than a vampire, but a vampire using the magic celerity powers like above 3 would be faster than the werewolf.
Yeah.
But there's 6 of them.
Okay, so if it's
Yeah.
above
Yeah,
three,
because
your
like
celerity does,
because
okay.
when the book says it, the book is saying that like baseline werewolf super speed is faster than because vampires normally are still super fast, but they're saying that like a vampire with celerity is faster than a base werewolf unless it is a really strong werewolf.
Yeah.
So that's the part I
I
was
am
missing.
pretty fast.
What'd you say, sweetheart?
Vasilisa should be pretty fast. She has rapid reflexes, fleetness, and weaving.
Yeah, you'd
So
be
like
really
Yeah.
fast.
fast enough to perceive projectiles is probably pretty
Yeah.
fast. So she can provide backup to
Yeah, you could
us.
dodge bullets, yo.
Mm,
Jahi,
okay.
you wanna go? You
Huh?
wanna go big? You wanna go big?
I just don't know. I'm like trying to think about. Okay.
Give me another
Can I do
investigation
the-
check.
Yeah. Can I do an investigation check to see what her awareness is like? How aware does she seem to be?
Go ahead.
5 successes.
Wow, she seems to be actually mildly distracted. You see her kind
Okay.
of glancing across a lot of the werewolves, but she's paying an unusual amount of attention to Nathaniel Hawthorne. She seems to almost have a
alright.
scowl on her face when she looks at him.
Nathaniel
what?
Hawthorne.
Oh, Nathaniel Harrison.
Hawthorne?
Nathaniel Harrison, my mistake.
You know what? I don't know if Hayward's this dumb. Hayward wouldn't be this risky, I don't think. But
What's your
oh wait, I fear my compulsion of like
What's your compulsion?
justice. I have to like my compulsion is that I have to do what my personal moral code is right, and in this moment I have to punish them by taking this thing.
You do. You gotta
I
do
see.
it. You gotta do it.
All
You
right.
gotta do it, man. Like,
Fucking ball. So he's gonna
will-
text you guys to just start heading downstairs because
don't come to school today. Like,
Yeah, it's like
Oh, God.
he's gonna what he's gonna do is he is going to
Wait,
real
actually,
quick while they're still
wait,
doing
before we do anything,
Uh-huh.
we're gonna take a quick fiver. We're gonna resolve this scene. Okay, now the session's back on. Okay, so what are we doing here, Hayward?
Okay, so we're gonna make a melee strike because the ritual one with the blade. I did 2 additional dice with my attack, so I'm gonna try to cut the necklace, take it, and run.
Okay.
So it's a surprise attack. So I just get to do my little unseen strike because I don't have to disappear now to do it. She is just unaware that I'm even there. So difficulty 1. So dexterity, confirm. I'm like nervous. Nigga jittery. Okay.
Failing this is gonna be so bad.
I'm gonna rouse. I still success by 3. I'm gonna rouse check it.
I would highly recommend rousing.
Well, it's so the attack still goes through because
Oh.
she's surprised. It's like lightning strike. The difficulty to hit her is 1.
Okay.
So the attack still goes through.
Okay.
But I wanna try to so critical. Let's see. Okay. Lock in, brother. Lock in.
I swear to God,
so
if
scared.
you get a 7, I'm gonna throw my computer out the window because that kills
I
her
did
instantly.
7.
If you get a 7,
I'm not-
you kill her instantly.
Oh, I'm just trying to get the necklace. But if I get a 7, I can kill her. Okay. Even if as long as I get 1 success, I get the necklace. But if I get a 7, I can kill her.
Yeah, you kill her instantly. Like I can't recover. From
Okay.
that. Like
Okay.
if you get a 7,
All right. Word.
I get
Damage
sort
to
of
the necklace
I
regardless,
sort of
but
fucking
yeah.
Oh thank
Ah.
God.
3 success.
Alright, so you did 3 aggravated damage to her, basically.
Oh no. I am not trying to hit her. I am trying to take the necklace and then run.
Okay. There's no contest for this. You're just gonna duck in there and dab out.
Yeah, so pretty much like Hayward is invisible. He rushes in, pulls the neck, slices it with like a blade, turns around, and immediately blinks towards the door. And he's already texted the group to start running, like to start heading downstairs.
So you slice her in the neck firmly and actually get her in the jugular. You slice.
No.
through the-
No, he's not trying to do that.
I'm not trying to hit her at all. I pull the necklace, cut the chain with my knife,
Okay.
yank it off of her, and then I'm running away.
You do
I am
so,
not.
and she lets out a surprised chortle, and now you're gonna run away.
I am blinking away. So I'm still invisible because Unseen Strike still makes me like I'm under the effects of vanish even after the
All right. So
attack.
now you're gonna use your discipline powers to blink away. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
They
God.
don't work.
Oh, shit.
Fuck. Fuck.
As you turn
What do you mean they
around,
don't work?
as you turn around, you're rooted in spot, and you see that 2 of the werewolves, despite you being invisible, are looking directly at you.
Wait, I'm stuck?
Johnny!
You are momentarily staggered, and 2 of the
Blue trap.
werewolves burst into their combat forms and begin to move forward to them, and you are now unmoored. What would you like to do?
Wait,
Run.
so wait. So what happened? I'm confused.
One of them has
You're,
the ability to stop discipline powers within their range, and you entered into the guy's range. You could go in, but you could not go out. So,
Gotcha.
all right. So anyway, now you got to roll
Uh,
real good, or they're gonna chop you in half.
okay, so I'm right next to her. We're still on the balcony, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he's just gonna run forward off the edge of the balcony, and like
Give
I'm trying to think
me.
of the best way to explain this maneuver. So like he's tipping off, grabbing the thing, and he's like kind of looping into the bottom floor of the of the thing. If that makes sense, do you get what I'm trying to say?
You can grab one of the very convenient vines and barrel down to the bottom floor. All right, now give me
Yeah.
the most important dex check of your entire life. Because if
Okay,
you fail this, they will kill you.
So athletics plus dex, and can I add celerity to this since I'm using?
Yes, you can use. Actually, you can't use the discipline powers until you're on the bottom floor. So you're gonna have to do this wrong.
Okay.
You caught them by
Okay.
surprise, so I'm just gonna do. Lucky for you, these guys are actually not as good at this as the other guy is. So hold on.
I'm gonna rouse check so fucking hard. Nah, Jit, we gotta get above a 2. What do I need? What do I need?
Hold on, let me before you start. Okay, I'm gonna give you their attack rolls. As long
Okay.
as their attack rolls do not kill you instantly, you'll be fine. But that's the thing.
I get to dodge though, right?
Yeah, you still get the dodge. So give
Okay.
me your dex. Well, your athletics, your dexterity would be your dodge. Do you want to re-roll your dodge really quick?
Yeah. Wait,
Or do you want, or do you want
is
to
this
wait
is this
for
is
their
this
two?
to dodge the attacks?
Yeah, they're gonna lumber forward, and they're each gonna get one
Oh.
attack on you.
Oh no, wait, disciplines can't be activated in this area. Never mind. I did have the discipline that allows me to add celerity to dodge rolls, but this is okay. Okay. Yeah. 3 successes.
Oh Jesus Christ! All right, hold on a second. Let me see here. I gotta adjust their stats to actually match their stat blocks because I was using the generic stat block from the other guy. Okay, hold on a second. So, oh, you are so fucking lucky. Okay, let's see here.
Am I
Not-
actually, or I feel like I'm gonna fucking die in a second.
No, you're not.
Oh,
You're the two that actually have the ability to see you are actually the ones that suck the most at killing people.
Oh, thank
One
God.
of them has super perceptive, and the other one has You basically got seen by their spy master and their priestess.
Oh, thank God.
Amazing.
Yeah, so you might actually live. You might actually live. Okay, so
All
we're
right, just
doing-
roll, just roll.
I know I'm
Lock
doing
in,
it.
man.
I know I'm
Lock
doing
in,
it. I'm
man.
doing it. Okay, so here we go. Wow. 0. You take 0 damage for the first one. All right, now we're gonna do the next one.
All right, the next one.
Oh wait, are they in Cernos? Are you giving them
Oh,
the buff from
oh
Cernos?
shit, you're right. They do +3 damage to you, so they do 3 aggravated damage to you.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you, Jack.
Thanks, Jack.
I'm sorry.
Fucking. Do you also
I'm just
remind?
so excited.
Do you also remind the teacher that there's fucking homework? Like,
Yeah.
All right,
Bastard.
all right.
Come on.
Next one roll. Next one roll. Give me what they. Please, just have like a 1. Just have a fucking 1.
the next guy's
Roll a
extremely
1.
bad at this, so let's see what we got.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that is a 4.
Oh.
So he does 1 point of
Shit.
aggravated damage to you. So 4
No,
total
no, no.
points.
I get to.
Oh, yeah,
roll
do your
against
dodge.
each
Oh, yeah.
individual.
Oh yeah, you actually go ahead. Remember, it's 6. It's 6 and then 4.
Okay.
Watch, you're gonna beef
So
these rolls.
second.
Okay, so 2 aggravated damage.
Oh, what?
Because they add 3.
Well-
Werewolf claws do +3 damage to.
Yeah, no. So it's.
It was 3 for the first one, 4 for the second. So
Yeah.
he just takes 3.
I just take 3.
No, the first one rolled a
Was-
3, but it is 3 plus 3, so it is 6.
No, no,
Yes, we are
he
saying
rolled a 3,
that.
so he
There's
takes
3
3
damage
aggravated
for the first one, and then the second one he rolled a 1, which is 1 success plus 3 damage. But oh wait, the damage doesn't go through if the attack doesn't hit me.
Yeah, so but it's still the top. The
If
3
I-
successes is a 6, and the bottom one is a
Oh.
4.
Yeah.
So you rolled the 4 for the
Yeah.
6.
No, what I'm
so you
saying
took
is
2.
what I'm saying
I-
doesn't damage only go if you get hit?
Yeah, but they add +3 to the rolls. It's not a 3, it is a 6 because they add +3.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's a 6 and a 4. You roll a 4, you take 2 aggravated. Now for the bottom one, it's a 4. So if you roll 4, nothing happens. So give me your second check.
Yeah, I rolled 4.
Oh, that's
I
your first
did.
check.
It's 4.
No, you rolled
he
2.
3 for the first check.
No, I did
Wait,
the
where's
check
the-
before that.
Oh,
That's
never
what you
mind
told me
then.
to
Right
roll.
above.
Alright, so you did 3 for that one, and you take
Okay.
none on the bottom one. So you take 3 aggravated
So I
damage.
took 3 damage. Yes.
Aggravated, that will not
Alright.
heal.
And then I'm gonna take the vine. Yeah, I know that's fine. Take the vine and then go to drop down to the first floor, I guess. Do I need to roll for this one?
No, you're fine. I'll give it to you. Actually, unless you want to fail and fall to your death.
Alright.
Like, give me an
Fuck no,
athletics check.
no, I don't. I'm really good.
You got so
Do I have
fucking
to, yeah,
lucky.
give an athletic.
You
Okay.
got so goddamn lucky.
Give an,
Okay.
wait, give an athletic check or no?
Yeah, give me the athletics check. The DC will be 2. Just don't beef it, buddy.
Don't tell me to stop saying shit like that, man.
You barely
Okay,
did
be
it.
fast.
Okay, I just want to point out that
That's
only someone with Jahi's luck could pull this shit off.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
see-
might
why I
actually get away.
encouraged it.
you blow through
Yeah.
the glass on the bottom floor. What are you gonna do now? You hear werewolf noises upstairs.
Werewolf noises. Oh
He is
dear.
running. He is blink. He's like as soon as his blink power is activated, he goes invisible and just starts fucking running. He is hitting that.
Okay then. So you're gonna head downstairs. You're gonna get in the car. And you're gonna drive away.
No, I hope the group has beat me there because they were supposed to have been head down there.
They're probably gone.
Yeah,
We
I
did.
went. I
I
listened.
assume we went, and
Yeah.
that's why we couldn't interfere during all of that.
All right. Perfect. All right. So the party's in the car. It's all revved up. You're gonna
Yeah,
get in there and you're gonna go.
Look. As soon as he's like hopping out the front door and they're already in the car, he doesn't even open the door. He just like jumps straight through and he goes drive.
As you actually,
Vasilisa.
everyone give me an awareness check.
I hate you. What cockamamie imp shit are you cooking up now, you demon?
Dude, if this fucking werewolf's in the back of our car, I'm gonna kill myself.
The werewolf.
Hit
I'll
the
do
gas,
it
they're
first.
coming.
The call was coming
They're
from the
gonna get
werewolf.
us.
The call was coming from the
I'm gonna
werewolf
rouse
inside
check
the
next.
house.
I really don't want to miss this shit.
Oh, possibly
Okay,
messing
4
critical. What's
successes.
that mean, Dad?
It just means that you succeed, but you screwed up a little bit. You're actually allowed to riff with this if you'd like.
Okay. He hops on the car. I slam down on the gas, but I'm so little that I can't see where I'm going. So somebody else needs to come and steer this shit while I keep the foot on the gas.
Wait,
Vasilisa can drive.
wait, he's driving? Yeah, Vasilisa is driving.
I've got my foot on the gas.
Oh, it's too late. It's happening.
How'd
All
you
right.
get down there, Niklaus?
Scared!
His fear just awakened with him at powers he didn't even know. So the car begins to barrel away as the lot of you, while you're clutching your precious object, see that enormous guru leaping from building to building along the side, chasing you down the roadway. And that's where we're going to end it for today.
Lovely.
That's so scary.
Great. Good job, everyone.
Uh,
Thanks so much.
good job.
Great session.
I hope